What's happening, everybody, and welcome back to the Pops Wiz SportsCast. Come to you live from the Mr. Whiskers studio in upstate New York. I'm your co-host, Papa K. To my left, the one and only, the coolest cat with whom you want to chat. The man with 9 lives and cat's eyes, a.k.a. OMG himself, your host, Mr. Whiskers.
Oh, my God!
Just woke up the neighborhood.
Yeah, why not? You know what? Come on. It's only 6 o'clock over here.
Yeah.
Who's really going to bed at this point? It's gorgeous outside.
Oh, your neighbor, mate.
I know. I just saw him.
Yeah, he's out there having a few.
He's having a couple cold ones on this beautiful Tuesday evening.
Yeah, well, it's overcast now again.
It's warm, though. It's warm.
Yeah.
You know, it's all good.
Not what I expected for May, though. End of May?
Nah?
No.
Well, what were you expecting?
Well, in the past, people were jumping in the pool. It was 90 degrees. Not now.
Well, it's not summertime yet. It's not summertime yet.
Yeah, but this is officially, they say, the biggest first holiday of the summer, so. Even though it's not the summer yet.
It's not summer. Summertime starts June 21st.
Yeah, but people, Memorial Day, that's it. That's the big one. Plus, school is just about over.
I feel like 4th of July is bigger.
Think so?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fireworks, barbecue,
Yeah.
jumping in the pool.
Well, the problem was this year because it was so cool at night. Even the day, it was like Saturday I was over at my friend's house. It was pouring. And he had his pool open. But he said, well, at least I don't have to fill it.
There you go. Save some money on water,
Yeah.
Oh, man.
A lot of stuff going on tonight. And we didn't do the show last week because, personal reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But, boy, tonight you got the Yankees and the Angels, the Mets and the White Sox, the Knicks, big game. Game 4 in Indiana, Thank God they came back the other night. They were down by 20 at half. And they came back. Carl Anthony Towns put a show on, let me tell you. Brunson was on the bench.
I'm concerned. I'm concerned
Me too.
about the Knicks. I don't.
You know why they won that game? Indiana was way off in shooting. The first 2 games, they were making everything. Now, if they were off tonight, you play a better defense, and you take game 4, now it's a new series.
Yeah, it's just you got you want to tie the series up.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to go down 3-1. Because Indiana proved they could win on the road.
Yeah, and that's like, again, though, the Knicks there, 20-point deficit.
Mm-hmm.
Come back and win.
How often do you do that?
They've done it quite a bit throughout this playoff run.
Twice with Boston.
Yeah. So you can't really count them out just yet. Can't count them out yet.
No, but you can't keep going down by 20 points and expect to win the game. You got to stay level, Go in the fourth quarter, with a lead maybe even for a change.
Yeah, but you know what? As long as you come back and win, that's all that's important. Whether you're down by 20 or not, as long as that final score when the clock hits 0 and you're up,
Yeah.
that's all that matters.
Of course, yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
It looks like the Thunder.
All that shows right there is one of the things that it shows right there about the Knicks is that they still have some grit. They still will grind.
And
They're not laying flat.
The bench plays that did it.
Hmm?
You got the Thunder just about eliminating Minnesota. They're up 3-1. So it looks like they're going to face whoever wins this series.
Yeah.
They're tough. I picked them to win the whole thing. I'd love to see the Knicks get in and win, but I don't know.
I think that would be like, and I'm not saying that the Knicks don't have a good team.
They do, but
It's just they haven't had great luck in the past.
no.
Finishing it off and just winning it all,
Well, they haven't won in 52 years.
That's what I'm saying. And even when they have in the past been in the playoffs, they've never been able to just finish, finish it off and get it done.
And those were the days of Patrick Ewing, when they had a great player.
Yeah.
And they still couldn't win. But that's the way it goes.
That's just the way it goes, man. That's the way it goes. That's just the way it is.
So the Yankees are on a roll.
Yeah, winning 6 series in a row.
Yeah.
You can't be upset about that.
5-1 last night. Win these 2 games because you got the Dodgers next. The Mets, they got to be skating. They got the White Sox and the Rockies this week. 6 games. They should win all 6, but They struggled last
They
night.
say he should. You can't. I don't think you can say they should.
No, because last night the White
Yankees
Sox
lost to the Rockies the first game of the
32,
series.
yeah.
You know, so it's not, just because.
But last night the White Sox had the lead till the 8th inning, 1-0. Then the Mets scored 1 in the 8th and 1 in the 9th. Mm-hmm. Is that our boy Hollywood?
Yeah, Hollywood, what up, man? He just called up the APB. I'm here. Finally, you're back. I'm so happy. What up, Hollywood? We're back, baby. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
How's it going, man? How you doing? How's Papa Hollywood? It's good to see you, brother. Good to see you.
His team was doing really good to St. Louis, but now I think they're falling backwards again a little bit.
No, yeah?
You got the Orioles. Orioles beat them yesterday. That's the biggest surprise in Major League right this year. Orioles are 18 and 34.
Oh, excuse me.
We'll figure this one out. I don't know what the hell. They lost a couple players, but this bad? Man. Team was in the playoffs 2 years in a row. Won the division. Beat the Yankees out 2 years ago.
See, we got Hollywood saying, how are you doing, Papa K?
I'm all right.
Doing good, doing good.
I got no complaints. Yankees are in L.A., so I'll be able to watch a little bit of it because the game will start till 9:30.
He doesn't have any complaints yet. Give it some time. Show just started.
I know. Hey, I'm shocked that some of the players in the Yankees are doing what they're doing, really. Goldschmidt, which I was hoping for beginning of the year.
Yeah.
So maybe he has a spark left. He's been great. Grisham. Volpe last night was good, but he's still got he had a bases loaded double, clearing double. But he's been, 240, not good enough. You got Chaz is starting to rehab again, so he might be back in a week or two.
Oh, that's great news. That's great news.
And Luis Gil is starting to throw. He hasn't pitched yet in 2 months.
Let's go, let's go. We need that. We need that right now. I mean, listen, Rodon's been doing a good job keeping it,
Oh, yeah.
You can't be too upset with the starting pitches right now. I mean, the Yankees are doing
Will
all right.
Warren. Last night, the other guy, Yarbrough. I mean, holy cow. 7 innings or whatever. I didn't even know who this guy was.
Hey.
If you're a Met fan, Manaya's on his way back. And Montez, I don't know yet. But they're waiting for Manaya to come back.
Let's see, Hollywood saying, how's the family? Family's doing all right, man. We're doing all right, brother.
Everybody's back to normal.
Well, for the most part. For the most part.
Yep.
Things are getting better and better every day, man. Every day.
Summer's right around the corner.
Hollywood saying, how's Cody Bellinger doing?
Not bad.
Yeah?
His average is not great, but his RBIs, and he's got, 6, 7 homers?
It's not bad.
Yeah, he hasn't even heated up yet. Wait till this guy gets hot. Because this guy can hit, man. And he goes on a streak. Because Judge is still hitting, but not home runs.
Well, he hit 2 against the Rockies.
Yeah.
He's at, 18?
Yeah, he's tied. I think...
Doesn't he lead the majors right now?
Mm,
Who leads the majors?
I think Otani and Schwarber.
Schwarber? Okay.
I think they hit one yesterday. So they have 19.
Okay.
I think. I'm not
Well,
sure.
what's Cody's Bellinger average right now?
240?
Again, that's not bad.
Not his average. He's a 280, 290 hitter.
Still, he's not that far off.
50 points? I say he is.
It's not that bad.
No, like I said, he's a streaky guy. When he gets hot, he'll go 3 weeks and bat like about 400 or 500. Like, he can carry the team.
Yeah, but he's on a team he doesn't need to carry.
No, but
he doesn't need to be that guy.
let's say the other
He
guy
just
did.
needs to, like you said, get runs batted in, some clutch hits.
Yeah.
Maybe every once in a
And
while a homer pops up.
Great defender too. He's a good outfielder. Can play
Yeah.
anywhere. He can play center. He can play right. Give Judge a break. Here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they should. The Angels are no slouch right now. They're not bad. They're. I think they're 23 and 28 or something like that, or 25 and 28. So, you don't take them lightly.
No.
Just pounce on them early. I don't know who's pitching tonight. I think it's Rodon tonight.
So let's take a peek.
Yeah, I think so. think that's what I saw when I was watching the sports show.
See, today we got all my troubles. Oh my God, the Yankees are 33-20.
I know.
Where the hell are where are we here? I don't want tickets. I want to know. I just want to know.
Didn't tell you?
Hollywood says Bellinger's average has really not been good at the last 3 to 4 years, but still a great hitter.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a contradiction, though. No offense, but
That is.
if his average isn't good, and
Well, he's a clutch hitter. Put it that way.
well, then what else? What else could you want?
Well, you
right
could
there?
go, 1 for 5, but that one hit wins the game.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no, it's not going to give you average much.
Hollywood's asking, you going to do the NFL 2025 schedule? Oh, yeah, we're going to get into that later.
It's out already, right?
Yeah, it's been out. It's been
That's
out.
right, yeah. They put it out it's almost a month ago.
No, not that far back.
Close. Yeah, I think it was the end of April. We're already at the end of May.
Really?
4 more days left.
It's been that far back, huh?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Because I noticed the Giants got a horrible schedule. They start off with Washington. They got Dallas, Kansas City, Philadelphia.
Let's take a peek.
All right. They could be 0-6 again before you know it.
Okay, let's see. That's all preseason. There we go. Move that over here for now.
I know they opened up in Washington, Dallas, and Kansas City.
Let's see. Yeah, so they open up at the Commanders September 7th. Then the Cowboys. They're at Cowboys. Then home against the Chiefs. I mean, 3 really tough games. 3 really tough games.
Right after that?
Home against the Chargers.
No joke. No bargain there.
Then they're at the Saints.
That's a winnable game.
Home against the Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a loss.
They played Eagles right away again.
Yeah, then we go to the Broncos.
Probably a loss.
Then we go to the Eagles.
Yeah. Look at that schedule, huh?
November 2nd, we're home against Hollywood's 49ers.
Yeah, that's probably a loss.
Then we're at the Bears.
They could probably win that game.
Home against the Packers.
See ya.
At the Lions.
See ya.
At Patriots.
That should be a win.
Home against the Commanders.
I don't know.
Home against Grimm's Vikings.
I don't know what the Vikings got. I don't know if they're going to keep that quarterback, the young kid.
And then we're at Raiders.
Winnable.
And then we're home against the Cowboys.
See ya. I'll give them 4 wins out of that schedule.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Same as last year.
You know,
First
it is a tough schedule.
We don't
You're
know.
not wrong. That is a tough
We
schedule.
don't know who's starting either. Who's it going to be?
I think it's going to be Russell Wilson.
If he starts and he stays healthy, you might have a shot at 6 wins.
Oh, yeah, we'll check out the 49ers, Hollywood. We'll do that in a little bit.
What do you mean 49ers?
He says check out the 49ers schedule next.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look what happened to them last year. They had major injuries, and they literally fell apart.
One of the girls I work with, her and I want to say boyfriend or fiance. I'm not 100% sure.
Huh.
But they met Russell Wilson at I think they said it was at a Rangers game. No, not a Rangers game. At a Yankees game.
Okay.
Or something like that. I forget. You know what?
All right.
She told me about this a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Oh shit, that's awesome." She goes, "I don't know shit about sports. My guy knew who he was." And I was like, "Yeah, he's a quarterback of the New York Giants."
We'll see.
Let's see. Hollywood saying that's true, Pops. Injuries took their toll on the 49ers. I mean, dude, McCaffrey was a major loss for you guys last season.
Missed the first 8.
Came back, did nothing.
And got hurt again.
Yeah. I think he played like 2 games.
2 or 3, yeah.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, you didn't hear his name once.
In the Buffalo game, he got hurt.
Yeah.
So, no. I don't know.
That's it. It's a physical sport to begin with, but especially when you're like one of the star players on the team.
Oh yeah.
And you're getting the ball more often than not.
20, 25 times
a game. That increases your likelihood of taking a hit the wrong way.
But when he's healthy, guy's a bulldog.
Well, yeah.
But the Achilles thing.
Ouch.
What's today? The 27th. So.
Yeah.
You got a month and a half till they report for training for football. Usually around July 14th.
Oh, man.
And you turn around.
I know, come August, we'll be doing fantasy football.
Mm-hmm.
And talk about, you ready for this, Pops? You're going to like this.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we got that set up back there, you're going to have your own desk.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can literally be over here. And I can attach this wireless laptop or wireless keyboard to that. Type in what you want to do.
I haven't had too much luck in fantasy.
Yeah, but you still having fun with it?
Yeah, but all of my star players got hurt after the second week.
It's part of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I haven't been to the playoffs in years now.
I went 2-0, and then I don't think I won another game.
Yeah, I can't remember what your record was.
I know I lost 8 in a row. After the 2 wins.
Oh yeah, Hollywood. Pops Picks will be coming back.
Oh yeah, you kidding?
That's right.
Yeah, that's a big part of everybody's. They love picking us, and we can do them on computer now.
Yeah, now we do them on it. We don't even need the whiteboard anymore.
Nope. Oh, poor whiteboard.
Yeah, it's cleaner this way though. It's easier.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I just had a little fun with that, but that's okay.
Well, you just got to a point that we have a lot more names on it nowadays, and it's easier to do it.
I agree.
Doing it here digitally.
No, I agree.
Back when we it was just a couple of people picking here and there.
Yeah, but last year, the first time we had 15 people pick.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, Pops Picks has really come a long way.
Yeah.
And
switching off quickly to hockey. Hurricanes stayed alive last night.
Oh yeah?
They were down 3-0. They were shut out Florida 3-0. But I still think I said that series would go 5. I predicted that.
Yeah.
The other one, the way it's going right now, it could be a repeat of last year, Edmonton and Florida again.
You think so?
Well, Edmonton went up 2-1 on Dallas. And they got a home game tonight. So if they go up 3-1, it could be over. It's all about the goaltending.
It really is. It's that who's hot, who's not kind of deal. It's just...
Bobrovsky's been hot as hell. And last night, the other guy, Anderson, couldn't touch him. Everything they threw at him, he kicked out. A couple posts, which you get lucky.
Oh yeah, we know. He says your Knicks 1-2. They trail 2-1 in the series. We were just talking about that, bro.
Yeah, they're on tonight about 8-10.
Need to pull this one out. You don't want to be down 3-1 in the series.
The odds of winning after down 3-1 very rare.
Very low percentage.
Yeah,
man, very low.
So, and like I said, you see Indy, they can beat the Knicks at the Garden.
Yeah.
So you don't want to go down 3-1. Tie it up. Brand new series. Now
exactly.
Now it's a series of 3 games.
Yeah.
Best of 3. So we'll see.
I hate to sound like a glass half empty, but I'm not feeling it right now.
The other night, your brother turned the game off. Then he calls me up. He goes, "We won." I said, "Yeah." I said that. They call him Cat. Carl Anthony Towns went nuts in the fourth quarter. 15 rebounds, 20 points. So, if you get a guy like that who can step up, but you got to stop these guys from, those open threes. Stop them. Put your hand in his face, at least.
It's easier said than done.
Yeah, but it's not easy to hit 3-pointers. Now, if you got a distraction, at least something,
But nowadays, that's all they play for is the 3-pointers.
60 shots a game, like the Celtics would take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Hollywood saying my video trivia question is up and ready. I got ready as the show started. Hell yeah, bro. We'll make sure to get that downloaded in just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Little video trivia from Hollywood. Whoa.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I got a lot of action going on right now,
Yeah. Yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting. Especially if you're, a New York fan.
Oh, it was...
Again, the Knicks aren't out of it yet. The Yankees are 33-20.
Mets at 33-21.
Yeah.
And the Mets, like I told you earlier, they got an easy schedule right now. And after this, I think gets tough. But they got the White Sox and the Rockies. We got the Angels right now, and then the Dodgers. And what's that? Like I tell you, Dodgers pitching is not great. Not great at all. So they're hittable.
It's just, again, your pitching has to be on point.
Same thing.
It's just that's the issue right there.
Well, Fried is probably going to start that series. That's a good sign.
See, Hollywood said I got a video bonus question too. Nice, man. Let's go. We'll see if we can get to all of it tonight, We'll see.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah. Depends upon how we'll definitely get the first one in, without a doubt.
Oh, yeah.
Without a doubt. But hell yeah, let's take a peek. Hold on a second. You know what? I'll just get it downloaded now. There we go. Let's take a look at the 49ers. 49ers sketch. Do. Here we go. All right, San Francisco 49ers 2025. All right, let's see. Looks like you guys open at Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
It's a winnable game.
Yeah, they lost last year to them.
Then they head over to the Saints.
Definitely winnable game.
Home against the Cardinals.
Winnable.
Home against the Jaguars.
Winnable. They got a fairly easy schedule.
Yeah, then they're at the Rams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
At the Buccaneers. Those are two questionable games.
Yeah, but winnable.
They are winnable. Then they're home against Falcons.
Wow, what a joke.
Yeah, at the Texans.
No, that'll be a tough game.
Then they're at the Giants. We already know that's a very winnable game.
Mm-hmm. What else? What else after that?
Let's see. Home against the Rams. At Cardinals. Home against the Panthers.
Jesus Christ. They got a joke schedule.
Oh, shit. Yeah, then they go to the Browns.
Yeah, you don't know what the hell Cleveland's got.
And then home against the Titans.
Jesus.
Then they're at the Colts.
With that schedule, they should go 13-4 from what I see.
Oh, get ready. Home against the Bears. And then home against the Seahawks.
Yeah, look at this. They don't even have to face any of the major top teams like
Yeah.
Kansas City, Buffalo.
That is some... That's... What the... How do we get the fucking hardest schedule
Yeah.
in football, and our team is crap?
Yeah.
And you guys got a cakewalk.
If barring any injuries, like I said, you should go about 13-4.
Let's see, I would say start the first one. Oh yeah, no. Well, Hollywood, we'll set it up. As we get we missed last week. We got a lot to catch up with. We'll definitely get the first one in, and depending upon how the stream goes, and we have time at the end, we'll definitely we'll definitely do that. Put that trivia in there towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
That bonus one.
Oh yeah.
We'll definitely get the first one in. But just like we just rolling with the going with the flow right now.
With the flow. Do me a favor, check the jet schedule.
I was going to do that. I
don't think I heard that one yet.
Can you do me a favor? We don't have any water in here.
Mm-hmm.
Could you hook us up with a water?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Yo, Sid Jr., what's happening? How y'all been? Sorry, it's been a while. I just finished the baseball season. Led the team in batting average, RBIs, hits, and every category in pitching. And how about the Mets? Doing pretty good so far. Yo, what up, Sid? How's it going, man? And I've been hitting some homers in the game. Nice, bro. Let's go, man. Good to see you, bro. Damn. Yeah, the Mets are doing good, bro. The Mets are doing good. Yankees and Mets right now. Mets got a very, very winnable next two series coming up. Very winnable, man. But it's good to see you, man. That's fucking exciting. Some home runs, man. Yo, where's the videos at, bro? Yeah, it's good to see you, man. Hope you and the family are doing fantastic. It's been a little while, but hey, man. We're hanging out now. Cheers. But yeah, that's right. We got to check out... we're checking out the football schedules. And next up, we did the Giants. It's going to be a nightmare. We already know this. The Giants schedule is awful. If they win 3 games this season, that'd be quite the shocker. Yo, Fit Jen! Did somebody say football? You bet your ass we did. We just checked out the Giants schedule. Now we're going to get into, we just checked out Hollywood's 49ers. Now we're going to take a look and see what the Jets schedule looks like. Let's see. I don't got much videos, but I'm going to get some in the summer. Nice, dude. Nice. Let's go. How bad are we talking? Well, for the Giants, Fitchen, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, dude. They got 2 games that they could potentially win.
I said 4.
You said 4?
They could be the Saints, I think.
They could be okay. It's pretty bad.
Raiders.
It's pretty bad. If you want to, hold on. We'll pull it back up. Hold on. You want a quick peek? We'll show you.
Who are you showing?
Fitchen is hanging out. He just showed up. I was talking about how the Giants schedule is pretty fucking rough. All right, here you go. At the Commanders, at the Cowboys, home against the Chiefs. 3 potential losses right there. Home against the Chargers. At the Saints. Might be able to beat the Saints. Chargers is a coin flip. Home against the Eagles. That's a loss. At the Broncos. Could possibly win. Then we're at the Eagles. That's a nice little loss right there.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
See, Fitchen said, I always like seeing the schedule for the lower place teams. Yeah. Giants are definitely a lower place team, and they got like one of the hardest schedules in football from what I've seen so far.
Yeah.
Look at this. Packers, Lions.
Yeah.
49ers. Obviously the Eagles, but then,
Their own division. They could be 0-6.
Vikings. Yeah. Chiefs.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That is ridiculously hard. Let's see what they can do.
What is going on?
Maybe you can prove yourself with some of the new picks they got. Who knows? And don't forget, some of these other teams we mentioned that have been good, You're getting older too.
No, yeah, no. Listen, they're getting older, but we're also talking. You're facing the first 3 games of the season. Commanders have gotten better and better every year.
Mm-hmm.
The Eagles are a force to be reckoned with. The Chiefs. Doesn't matter, I mean, listen.
Yeah.
We'll see how if they get any particularly interesting treatment from the refs. Because if that's the case, I mean, really,
I wonder if that's in the ref's head now. Whoever does their game.
I don't think they give a shit.
No.
I don't think they give a shit.
All right. All right, let's see the Jet schedule.
Oh, let me catch up. Fitchin says, definitely an uphill battle with Donkey Kong throwing barrels at them for the Giants. Yes, Fitchin. Yes, and let me tell you something. They don't know how to jump very high, dude.
That is ridiculous. I wonder who made that schedule up. Is that by computer?
It's by computer. It's literally computer generated now.
Jesus Christ.
I seen something last year on it. They just punch it in. Computer does boom, boom, puts the schedule together on based on who they faced last season.
This is ridiculous, though.
It's brutal. It's brutal.
12 of the teams are what they're facing are playoff teams.
And what was it? Last season we had a somewhat reasonable schedule, and we won 4 fucking games.
Yeah.
And I didn't even want them to win the 4th one. They beat the hell out of the Colts, throwing our draft picks off.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, we only got the number 4 pick.
I was like, wow, you got, the Giants really know how to fuck things up.
Yeah, well.
Play like crap all season.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the season, when it means absolute, and I understand, you don't play to lose the game. You know, but to put on a show like that against the Colts, and you're like
44 points. They were averaging 13 points a game.
Yeah, because they were saving all that scoring for one game. They were like, all right, guys,
Shame on the Colts.
unleash hell.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
Maybe.
It's brutal.
No, without a doubt. Wasn't the time to get hot.
No.
No, really.
We were sitting there going, yo, number three draft pick, baby. Let's go.
And the one they wanted to get, they never got anyway. I thought they picked the quarterback, the number 25 pick.
No. It's not good. It wasn't good. It's not good.
Nah, they're going, like I said, it's going to take about 3 to 5 years for them to get better.
We've been saying 3 to 5 years for the last 15. Maybe last 10.
Well, I mean, when they got, what's his name? Who's the quarterback they got rid of?
Daniel Jones.
They thought they had a chance, but not to be. And where's he now? Did anybody sign him?
I think he's with the Colts.
Oh yeah.
I think he's with the Colts, right?
Because he signed with the Vikings last year after the Giants dropped him.
See, Fitzgen says there's teams that don't even get to play in prime time this coming season.
Because nobody wants to see them. I think the Jets have 2 primetime games, and the Giants maybe 1 or 2.
That's fucking hilarious.
I know. I think
that's hilarious.
I think the Jets open up on Monday night.
Yeah. Let's see. Sin Jr. saying, I think it's the Jets season. Oh, let's take a peek. Let's take a peek with the Jets. Let's see what kind of schedule they got.
Who said he thinks it's the Jets year?
Sin Jr.
Oh.
Here we go. The Jets open at home against the Steelers.
You never know which way that was going to go.
That's a coin flip. Let's see. Then they're home. They're home against the Bills.
They play the Bills good for some reason, but I'll say that's a loss.
They're at the Buccaneers.
Never know either that one.
Let's see. Hold on a second. We got Fitzgen saying, Pops might be right about that. Yeah, they don't want to see these teams on prime time. Hell no. Hell no. Their ratings will plummet.
It's always the same teams now, the good teams. Always Kansas City. Always Dallas. Washington. Buffalo.
Yeah.
49ers. Detroit. Packers. You know, those are the teams that most of the time, that's what you see.
See, Hollywood confirming Daniel Jones is with the Colts.
Okay.
Let's see. Then the Jets are at Dolphins.
Never know with that.
Home against the Cowboys.
Never know with that one.
Home against the Broncos. Winnable. Home against the Panthers. Like, these are games that, like, could go either way. The Broncos, the Panthers for the Jets.
The way this kid is playing on Denver, I wouldn't...
Yeah. Bo Nix.
Jesus. This guy can throw.
Yeah. Let's see. Then they're at the Bengals. That's no...
No joke.
That's no easy task.
No.
Home against the Browns. Let's see. Then they're at Patriots.
That should be a win.
Oh, this one's brutal. Then they're at the Ravens.
Tough one.
Home against the Falcons.
Winnable.
Home against the Dolphins. Then they're at Jaguars.
Win.
At Saints.
Win.
Home against the Patriots.
Win.
And then at the Bills.
I see them winning about... Who's their quarterback? The guy Justin Fields now? The guy that got...
Now, who is, Sid, who is your quarterback now?
I think Justin Fields signed for 2 years. The guy from the Bears.
He's a Jet now?
I believe so.
I don't remember hearing anything about this.
Yeah, I do. Pretty sure it's him. I don't know what you're going to get with him. You know, Chicago gave up on him.
Did the know the very Monday night football game was actually Jets vs. Browns, speaking of? Was it the Browns?
1969.
That was the first primetime? Oh, that was the very first primetime game?
First Monday night football game, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Jets and the Browns.
Oh, shit.
Joe Namath.
Okay. 1970, but yeah, the very first day of Fitch, yeah, that was a good one right there.
He said 70? I thought it was 69.
No, he said 1970.
70, yeah, that's right. After the 69 Super Bowl, that's when Monday Night Football came. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that well.
That would have, yo, Fitchen, you just missed an opportunity for a really good trivia question right there.
I would have got it.
You would have gotten the year wrong. Depending upon how he would have worded the question.
Well, if he asked for the teams, I would have got it. Put it that way.
Yeah. If he asked for the teams of the year, though.
That was 19.
I remember when...
Yesterday when I was young, the song I just played.
Yesterday, when all my troubles seem so far away. But I'm a Giants fan, they're here to stay.
That's not the same song, by the way.
Oh, I believe
You're singing Paul McCartney.
we're gonna lose again.
Oh, go nowhere. I'm telling you, by week 7, the season's over.
I know it was the wrong song, but I'm having a little fun.
Oh.
Wasn't trying to quote that song.
Well, it was close. Yesterday and yesterday when I was young.
Yeah.
Very similar name.
It's just it popped into my head, and I was like, I'm gonna sing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's just at this point you should know that that's how my brain functions. Sometimes, for the most part. I don't really know what's going on in there. You know what's funny? You want to hear a funny story?
All right.
We went to Home Depot yesterday, right? And I wanted a new lawnmower. I needed a new lawnmower. Mowing my property is challenging, to say the least. I wanted to get an electric one because they're lighter.
Yep.
And so we get there, Jay Swift and I. She had a couple things she had to return, so she's like, I'll be at customer service. Take a look, see if you find something you like. And, I was like, all right. So I'm looking around. I find one. I'm all excited. Now, y'all have seen the stupid smile on my face when I get excited about something. I'm over there like... So I come walking over to customer service. There's a nice young lady taking care of Jay Swift. And she's, returning some things that we didn't need anymore. And I come up to the cart and I grab the end of the cart and I'm just smiling at my wife because I found a lawnmower I want. And the lady looks at me and this face and looks at my wife, looks at me again, looks back at Jay Swift and goes, "You know this guy?" And she looks over and goes, "Yeah, why?" He goes, "He's a weirdo." And I'm over there like this. Huh?
She called you a weirdo?
Yeah.
Wow.
I realized I was probably acting a bit weird because I'm just holding onto the cart with this dumb smile on my face, and I just looked at it and I go, it checks out.
What brand did you get?
Ryobi.
Okay.
Ryobi. I don't want to wait for this season to be over. No. Why the theme song to Dawson's Creek is in Ed? No clue. Barely alive when that show was on. Hey, sometimes that shit just pops into your head, right? It just, bam. Song pops in there, and then it gets stuck in there for a while. I feel you.
What song?
Dawson's Creek song.
Oh, man.
Remember that show? From back,
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I remember it.
It's, I don't want to wait for our lives to be over.
When was that show?
Shit. Was that in the 90s? Early 2000s, I'm willing to bet.
Yeah.
Maybe late 90s, early 2000s. That's the guess I'm taking.
Dawson's Creek.
Mm-hmm. What is this? Oh, no, we don't need this. Oh, here we go. Boop. We don't buy viewers. We don't buy viewers, man. Certain contender coming in with that spam. That bot likeness. No. We don't buy viewers over here. That's not how we roll.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay. Fitz confirming it. Late 90s, early 2000s. It's going back a bit.
Mm-hmm. You ain't kidding.
Long time ago.
Mm-hmm. 30 years. Seems like 90s was yesterday, but it's over 30 years ago.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
To be exact. Yeah, I've been living here 35 years now. You too?
Yeah,
Yeah, we were 3.
that's true. Facts.
Yeah,
I like it.
birthday coming up soon, huh? In about 3-4 weeks.
I'm not really paying attention to that.
Okay. What's going on with the screen?
I don't know. It's been doing that. Not doing it over here, though. Just doing it over here. It's a little fidgety.
What the hell?
It's a little fidgety. Yeah, you can still see it.
I know.
You ain't got to worry about that part. You just got to worry about that part.
Yeah, I know.
Because as long as that part is fine over here, we're good.
Yep.
We're good to go, man.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it does. It does feel like that, It's kind of funny to watch, though, when it starts glitching out like that.
Did they have something with the internet or just that?
Just
screen?
that. Just that.
Yeah.
Could be that.
That
It's
happened.
really just that.
I don't remember that happening often.
No, it's never happened.
So maybe something with the internet.
Nah, I think it might be the PlayStation. Maybe I got to update it.
Oh, okay.
Could be something like that. I'm not terribly worried about it.
All right.
We only do this for the show, so this way you can see the chat better.
Gotcha.
That was the main purpose of it.
All right.
Easier for you to read chat.
Yep.
Making things convenient.
Very.
Yeah. That's how we do.
Still blind as a bat.
Yeah, it's because you're not wearing your glasses.
Yeah, I know. Where are they? Back here?
On top that canister right there. Blind as a bat, but you refuse to wear the eyewear that helps you see a little better.
Oh, yeah, that's better.
Yeah. But you don't understand why you don't like wearing eyeglasses. You like wearing sunglasses. You don't like wearing eyeglasses.
Yeah. Can I tell you?
I don't know. I'm curious. That's why,
Weirdo.
And that's where I get it from.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, no, going back to it, the Jets' schedule.
It's a lot lighter than the Giants.
Yeah. They look like they can pull off some wins. I'd say like at least 8.
Their own division, you got to beat the Patriots both times. You hopefully you split with Miami. You figure the Buffalo Bills most of the time you're gonna go 0-2. But after that, they don't have to face KC.
No.
But Cincy's always a tough game.
Cowboys
is gonna be a tough game.
could be difficult,
Yeah. So.
And like you even brought up, Bo Nix and the Broncos.
No joke.
That's they're not like you facing the Broncos like
they got their quarterback for the next few years.
Exactly. Last couple of seasons before Bo Nix, you might have thought, all right, there's a good possibility we're gonna win this one.
Yeah, they had Russell Wilson.
Now it's a 50-50 shot, man.
You don't know what you're getting with Pittsburgh. I have no idea who their quarterback is this year.
Oh yeah. Is this still
Aaron Rodgers was the talk, but that's shut down.
That's completely over with now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I heard like Aaron Rodgers again said that he'll play for like $10 million. Doesn't matter what team.
Nobody wants to win that.
No.
Quit, retire, with class and grace.
See, Fitz-Jen saying they tried bringing Toonami to the WB back in the day, but didn't work out. Most likely because the shoes on the WWE were more lighthearted and fun. The shows. Not so much anime characters fighting each other violently. Hey, a lot has changed, right, Fitz-Jen? A lot has changed over the course of the last 20 years.
Oh, you kidding?
I mean, just even like how many times have we gone back to this conversation? How much has sports changed over the last 20 years?
Yeah.
It's insane.
I think the one sport that's basically stayed the same, other than replays or challenges, is basketball.
And hockey.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I'd say you're doing closest to like the older rules, yeah.
Yeah.
Baseball and football have changed dramatically.
Big time.
Big time. See, Hollywood giving us an update right now. The Cardinals are up 1-0 over the Orioles.
Okay.
Yeah, you beat the hell out of the Orioles. I like it.
I don't know what the hell happened to the Orioles.
I like it.
I said I know they lost some guys. Santander's gone. Their pitcher's gone. But boy, to be that bad. They even said it. All the baseball sports writers said, "What the hell happened to the Orioles?" They're figuring they're going to fight with the Yankees for first. They're in last place. Yankees are like 14 games ahead of them.
Something like that.
You know,
the 13 games over 500.
You know who's right up there? Boston.
Hey.
Toronto, Tampa Bay, they're right in the mix.
Hey.
I mean, the Yankees have, I think, a 6-game lead right now, but...
See, Fitz saying Warner Brothers used to have a lot of pull back then? Yeah, man. Wow, times changed.
Who?
Warner Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Warner Brothers did, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they've been around forever.
Yeah. That's changed.
Metro Goldwyn Mayer, Warner Brothers, forget it.
That's changed. So, it's a lot of things now. It's like, a lot of things. It's all about streaming services now. You see, like, the things, like, the pull is different now. I mean, hell, a lot of things now are either heading over to Netflix or Prime.
I'm lost.
You said Apple TV for Yankees games. Peacock. Yeah, Peacock.
Everything has changed for me, and I'm not, very good with all this new changes. So I don't know. Everybody's the app, or you can upload or download. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
Well, it's one. I mean, Pops, it's something as simple. These are things I could set up for you. Very easy to use.
It's gonna cost me money, though, right?
Yeah. Nothing in this world is for free anymore.
I know.
Nothing.
Jesus.
Nothing! Except for us. Following the channel. 100% free.
It's ridiculous. Like I said, I don't want to be repetitious, but when I was living in the Bronx, Phone bill was $19. There was no such thing as cable yet. There was, but you couldn't really get it.
Well, even when you go back, the internet was built, for the military. And then now it's just like, I mean, shit, we're live on the internet right now.
Yeah. I mean, the internet is great, but, there are problems with the internet. We've seen it.
I mean, yeah, listen.
People that abuse it.
There's good and bad with just about anything you look at.
Yeah, the technology is phenomenal, though.
It is. I mean, like, listen, I have no sense of direction whatsoever. Terrible at reading maps. Now I can go on my phone, type in the address.
Best thing I ever did, GPS. Unbelievable.
And before that, like, you had to buy, like, the devices to hang up. You had to go to, like, places like Best Buy or, like, your local Radio Shack or wherever the hell. And you had to get, like, the Tom-Toms and the things like that.
Yeah, well, now it's built in your car.
It's either built into your car, it's on your phone if you have a smartphone.
Yeah. Boy, I would have loved that in my day. I used to get lost all the time. You go to a gas station, then you go and ask directions. The guy that owned the gas station couldn't speak English. Now what do I do?
I point you over to the maps.
I was terrible reading maps.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. We got Fit Gen saying, I'm feeling the Tigers make it to at least the championship series.
Who?
Detroit Tigers.
Oh, they're hot. Best record in baseball.
Really?
Yeah.
What's their record?
I think they have 35 wins, if I'm not mistaken.
Fit Gen, what's the Tigers record right now?
I think they have the most. I'm pretty sure that they have 35 wins. They got the best pitcher in baseball, Scooble. Yeah, it was a Cy Young Award winner last year. Yeah. He almost pitched a no-hitter earlier this year. Went 9 innings. 5-0 shutout.
Well, I also want to check out the Bills schedule.
Well, 2 with the Jets, 2 with Miami, and 2 with the Patriots.
I know. I want to know the rest.
Yeah.
I just want to know. What the hell is it? Oh, why did I put New York Bills?
Because they're in New York.
What? There we go. Now we got it. Fit Gen saying 35-20 for the Detroit Tigers.
There you go. That's record in baseball.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Woo!
Got 55 games we're into already.
Hey, this is the defending first place right now. Damn.
Yeah. Well, 1/3 of the season's over. Yeah. Think about it. Before you turn around, it's All-Star break. All right, what's Buffalo's schedule? I'm going to give you my rating on how they do. What did I hear the schedule?
All right, let's get it pulled up, ladies and gentlemen. Ha! Let's take a peek. After I reload. Reload! Yeah, that tastes good. All right. We have the Buffalo Bills are home against the Ravens. At the Jets. Home against the Dolphins. Home against the Saints. Home against the Patriots. At Falcons. At Panthers.
Jeez, what a joke.
Home against the Chiefs.
That's a tough one.
At the Dolphins. Home against the Bucks. At the Texans. At the Steelers. Home against the Bengals. At the Patriots. At the Browns. Home against the Eagles. And home against the Jets.
I see them winning 12 games.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because the ones you said they constantly lose, it's definitely Ravens.
Yeah.
Cincinnati, you don't know. What's the other one you said? A tough team. Oh, the Texans, you don't know. They're good.
It's tough.
But the rest of those, they're going to win 12 games. Barring injuries, of course. You see what happened to Frisco last year. Everybody picked them to be right up there.
Well, again,
Under
injuries.
500. Oh,
Injuries
that's what
were
I'm
a
just
key
saying.
factor.
Yeah, you could predict all you want, but when your star players get hurt,
It's still fun to predict.
yeah, I know. But
I mean, you're right. You're not
football,
wrong.
in football, especially, you know how many injuries in football, especially after the first month, because they never play their regulars in preseason.
It's fair. It's fair.
No talk about extending the schedule right to 18 games yet, which is not going to happen because they already got the schedule out.
Yeah, you're not going to see that. That's not going to happen this year.
No. Well, they were talking about it last year, and that didn't happen. I think it's too many games, 18. I started watching football, it was 12.
Yeah, but when you think about it, though, if they extend the season, right? At this point, preseason is meaningless. You're not really putting your starters in. You're not warming them up all that much.
At least years ago they did.
Yeah, no.
By the third week, they put their starters in for at least a quarter, just to get the feel.
Yeah.
Now, they have, one series and then go.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the first game in the regular season, who gets hurt? The guy that didn't play the whole preseason. So, what's his name? Steve Young used to say the seasons don't start till October 1st.
Yeah.
Because the first 4 weeks is like preseason.
It's warm up.
Yeah.
It's warm up.
Yeah.
See, Hollywood saying me and Papa Hollywood having lasagna for dinner tonight. Nice. Let's go.
Mm.
Nothing wrong with a little lasagna.
Did you try anything that Megan sent you?
Yeah. I had half of it today. There was too much in there.
Okay.
But I'm gonna eat the other half tomorrow for lunch.
Okay.
So very, very delicious, very tasty, very
Those,
good.
Raviolis,
Mm-hmm.
like fried tomatoes and onions.
I like
chicken.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, and broccoli.
yeah. I still have some raviolis and some chicken left, so I'll eat that tomorrow.
Okay.
I got about halfway through with it, and I was like, if I eat the rest of this, I'm not gonna be able to do anything at work.
Okay.
So I'm trying to be cautious about how much I eat on my lunch break, because otherwise I'm not going to be very productive at all.
Yeah.
Eat too much and it's like I'm walking in mud. See, I would say Lars Nootbaar just hit a 2-run homer, 3-0 Cardinals over the Orioles. That's right. Let's go. Let's go.
Good.
Beat them up, Hollywood.
Orioles are in our division, so you can beat them up all day.
Keep hitting, Cardinals. Keep it up. Make it 10-0. All right, let's go.
It's at Baltimore too.
Mm.
They were in Baltimore, which is Camden Yards. They pulled, like I said, first they put the fences so far nobody could hit over them. Then they brought them back in again.
Of course. Again, it's all about the ratings. All about the ratings.
They went from one extreme
Babagay.
to the other. The park was a joke, and the left center gap was 370. Then they made it 407. Now
Yeah, that's
nobody's
pretty
in. Yeah, and now I think they brought it back in a little bit, like 15 feet.
Well, I wonder if when they do that, they're adjusting the field for the kind of team that they've got. Hey, our team's not hitting a lot of homers, so let's go for more base hits and doubles.
Yeah, well, look at Coors Field. It's the biggest park, and the ball flies out of there because of the thin air.
Yeah.
But the park, 416 in center, 402 in left center.
Yeah, because if you brought those in,
You get it.
you could bunt the ball for a home run.
You know Citi Field, when they first designed it, David Wright was playing, right? David Wright was a right center field hitter. Right center was 427 feet in Citi Field. It was triple alley. That's what they called it. So right away, now they brought it in. It's 385? That's a lot. That's 27, 42 feet.
Hold on, we got Hollywood saying we lost to the Orioles yesterday, 5-2.
Yep. I saw the standings yesterday. So beat them up today.
Yeah, get even.
Orioles are not consistent. I don't know what the hell Hollywood happened to them. I know they lost some players, but boy, what a horrible start. They gotta really have to bounce back if they want to go anywhere. Yeah, it's not impossible. The Nationals did it about 5 years ago. They were, I think, 31-50. They won the World Series.
That's I think that's a rare
Oh, extremely.
Extremely rare.
Yeah, in the second half, the next 80 games, they won like almost 55 of them.
Yeah, like how many teams on one hand can you name that have done that over the last
Atlanta Braves,
30 years, 25 years?
Atlanta Braves won in the mid 80s. They won the World Series when Freddie Freeman was still there. He's still a great hitter. Oh, why the Yankees didn't go after him when he was free agent?
It's only so many players you can acquire.
Yeah, but they needed somebody at first that time. They didn't want to pay him. Dodgers said, "Here's the money, buddy. You got it."
Well, you know right off the bat, those teams that have money too. Again, the Mets, the Dodgers, there's quite a few of them out there.
You know why I say this too? Guess who killed the Yankees in the World Series last year?
I know.
Freddie. Killed them.
I know.
You know.
We really killed ourselves there because, we shot ourselves in the foot because you kept pitching to him. And I think after the second or third home run, you should be like, maybe we walk this guy? They're like, no, challenge him again. Why not?
I remember we were doing the show, and the game had just started, and we said this, don't pitch to him, and somebody online said, Freddie just hit a 2-run homer in the first inning.
Keep throwing it to him.
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, nobody wants to pitch to Judge either. The only time Judge hits a home run is when they make a mistake. Anything over the plate, he's going to rock it.
It's kind of insane to think about, too, because you kind of keep in your eye. Listen, I have played baseball video games. I played MLB The Show. Mm-hmm. All right? And I tell you what, you're waiting for that pitcher to make a mistake. And when he does, I get all amped up. Yeah, sometimes I'll hit that home run. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'll just pop fly.
Yeah.
So, like, when you think about somebody like Judge, like, you got to be so dialed in. Oh. Because you know they don't want to pitch to you.
Nope.
To wait for that mistake, and when they make that mistake, to make contact like that. I mean, he's one of the best players. We were talking about this at work today. He's one of the best players in baseball right now. I'm not just saying that as a Yankee fan.
No.
It's a Shohei Ohtani is like a close second, you know?
They say he's the best.
Yeah.
They were talking about Trout, right? Who's, again, missed already 21 games this year with the Angels. Trout has missed 51% of the games since 2020.
That's insane.
Yeah. 51%.
That's insane.
And that guy was, I think they said he was a 3-time MVP already. But he's on, like, one of the worst teams. You never go to see a World Series ring with that team, ever.
Not like that.
But they gave him $400.
Not when your star player's out half the time.
At the time, they gave him $440 million, so nobody else is going to, at the time, pay that money.
No.
And nobody wants a guy like this who's always injury prone.
No, I mean, even after this contract is up, you're not going nowhere.
It's already probably in his early or mid-30s.
Yeah.
So.
He's going to end his career.
I thought he was the next Mickey Mantle when I saw him. Did everything. Power, speed, average, great fielder. Couldn't stay on the field.
It's a bit cockier than Mickey Mantle was, though.
Mickey Mantle was modest.
That's what I'm saying. I would say the Orioles fired Brandon Hyde, their manager.
Already?
Wow.
I understand.
Wow.
It's a team that was supposed to be fighting for first place with the Yankees, and they were last. By a lot. So, I understand.
That's just like, you thought they'd at least get to summertime.
No, they don't wait anymore. No.
Fitch and saying, I'm always reminded of that game, Yankees, I believe, where the ball flew towards the stands, but was not a home run. Guy in the stands grabs the ball, still in play, and all it did was screw over that outfield. Yeah. Yeah.
Fans are weird, You're not allowed to lean over and interfere with the player. They're going to call it every time.
And you would think, if you're a fan of that said team.
Yeah, don't do it.
You don't,
Don't interfere. Let the ball go.
Sit back. Maybe he throws the fucking ball to you.
Yeah. Maybe the guy drops it. Maybe, whatever. I'm going to bathroom.
Yeah, do what you got to do. Yeah, I agree with Papa Cato. Like, you don't interfere with the game. What are we doing? You ruin possibilities for your team. It's going to get called. Stay seated. guy was literally jumping for the ball. Yeah, right? I mean, like, literally. Stay in your seat. You get too excited. And you reach out. You interfere with the play. And then shit happens. And then that causes a whole lot more commotion. Right? Dude, stay in your seat. Stay in your fucking seat. I don't want to be that one guy that says, I interfere with the play. And you're on TV. I like my favorite, dude. My favorite, ladies. Yo, chat. My favorite was that kid. Clever kid. Had to have been like 8, 9, maybe 10 years old. You guys see this one? Foul ball comes his way. I think it was a foul ball. Catches it in the glove. He sees a couple of young ladies behind him. Hands them a baseball. He had just a regular baseball in his right hand. He had the game ball in his glove. And now he looks all smooth. You know, the announcers caught it right away going, look at this guy. Look at this smooth little devil over here. Kept the game ball in his glove. Looks over and, just sees a couple of young ladies. He's like, hey, here you go. This is for you. Just handed him a regular ball. He probably got it at Walmart. Probably went to Dick's Sporting Goods. Just hands him a regular baseball.
What's that?
You ever see that one?
What?
There's a clip. This kid. I forgot what game it was. I gotta say, he's got to be between 8 10 years old, right? He's sitting there, and I guess a foul ball comes his way.
Uh-huh.
He catches it in the glove. You went out and had a smoke, didn't you?
This much.
Yeah, I can smell it.
That's all right. It's the same one 3 times.
Okay, yeah, I'm just saying. You coughing a bunch. I'm just saying.
You cough at all?
Yeah, you were coughing before we started the show.
A little bit.
Anyways,
Oh.
catches the ball, the game ball, in his glove.
Mm-hmm.
Has a regular old baseball in his other hand. Turns around, sees a couple of young ladies, hands him the ball, and they're like, "Oh,
Wasn't that ball?
how sweet!" It wasn't the game ball. He had the game ball in his glove. That's a con artist right there.
Learning young.
Yo.
Oh, shit.
Now just caught it. They're looking at the screen going, "Oh, look at this guy. Look at him." Hands the ball to the lady. He goes, "Watch the replay."
Forget everything's on camera now.
Yeah. That was smooth, though. That was smooth. Hold on. I want to see if I can find that. What do we got here? Where is this? Oh, this is the one. This is the one. I found it.
Off that outside.
Hold on. Hold on, Chad. Check this out.
Pitch, especially when he gets 2 strikes.
Yeah, the breaking ball has really been his kryptonite, especially from the right hand.
Watch
As soon as
this.
he learns to recognize that pitch a little bit earlier.
See that kid there in the pink glasses? Earlier in the game, Luis Rivera throws him a baseball. Now watch what he does. He catches that baseball and then turns to the group of young ladies behind him and said, "Hey ladies, would you like a ball?" And they go, "Oh, aren't you so sweet?" But then he says, "I gave her the other ball."
Look, you see the ball in his glove.
So he's got the gamer in his glove.
He never took the gamer out of his glove. It's just, "Ladies, would you like a baseball?" And look at the girl in the middle. Oh, that's so sweet.
What a con job, right?
Oh, no, he's a genius. The kid's a genius. Until those ladies look at the replay and go, that little son of a gun.
Scoundrel.
That was great. That was great. I was like, yo, he's smooth. That's a smooth criminal right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Be in jail by the time he's 20.
Whoa!
Con job.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
Yep.
Whoa!
Oh, that's Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Thanks, Holly. Cha-ching. Mm. Oh, boy. Hey, Google, what's the score in the Braves-Phillies game?
Currently, the Braves are tied with the Phillies 0-0 in the bottom of the second.
All right. Yeah, let's see, what do you got tonight? Edmonton and Dallas, game 4.
Sorry. It's just I keep thinking about that kid.
Yeah.
Hollywood coming in with the 10 bits. Oh my God! Thank you, man. Cheers, bro. Cheers. Oh, you need one, don't you?
Well, is it one high five you?
I mean, hey, you gotta speak up, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Hollywood coming in with another 10 bits.
All right, here we go.
Cheers, right back at you. Thank you, Hollywood. Appreciate it, man. Let's go. Appreciate it. Thank you for the bits, brother. Cheers. Let's go. Yo, how about a little trivia?
Let's go.
You ready for some trivia? Let's get some trivia going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put the wallet away. We gotta get some trivia going, Hollywood.
What?
There he is.
There he is. Hold on. Let's rewind a little bit. Let's hold the phone. There we go. Here he is. Hollywood. Whoa. All right, ladies and gentlemen, all we ask is that you don't look it up. This is Hollywood's trivia question.
What is up? Happy Pops Wiz SportsCast Day and happy Tuesday and everybody else out there. I just got word from the big man that the show is happening tonight, so your eyes do not deceive you. It is I, Hollywood Eric 86, here with Hollywood Eric 86's video trivia question hosted by yours truly, the man, the myth, the legend, the man behind the blues hat, Hollywood Eric 86. And the question is an MLB question, and it is as follows. And the question is, what player holds the record for the most games played in MLB history? Give you a second to think on that.
Ooh.
What player holds the record for the most games played in MLB history? That is my video trivia question. I hope you guys enjoy it. Pops, Wiz, what do you think? I shaved today. What do you think? Do I still look like the handsome devil, the sniper, and the Joker? And I just want to say, guys, I'm so glad your family is doing great. The week off was what you needed, but we missed you guys. We are so glad you're back. When the big man told me that he was coming down for a show tonight, I had to get on here and do my annual trivia question, video trivia question, as I always do. But now it's time for the plug. Pops Wiz SportsCast every Tuesday, 6 Eastern, 5 Central here. You'll get banter, the occasional singing and dancing, and arguing back and forth. The best sports talk on Kick and Twitch. And then on Thursday, you'll get Wiz's gaming stream, 6 Eastern, 5 Central here. The best on Kick and Twitch. You'll get the occasional and always jump scare. Interaction with the community and interaction from Wiz to the community. Some of the best gaming talk and comedy and funniness back and forth, and also something near and dear to my heart, to my YouTube channel, which is Hollywood Eric 86. I haven't done a video for it in a while, but I do have a new video coming because I did finish AEW's Double or Nothing pay-per-view today, so hopefully I can get a new video out today doing my reaction on that. And also, I just want to say, like and subscribe to the videos that I have up there. I do wrestling rants and reviews and occasional sports reviews and rants, so hopefully you guys, go over there, like what you see, like and subscribe. Pops Wiz SportsCast, though, every Tuesday, 6 Eastern, 5 Central. I love you guys. I cannot wait to see you guys on the stream. Love you. Bye.
All right. Let's go.
That's a tough one.
That is a tough one. That is a tough one right there. Which MLB player played the most games?
I wouldn't even need the team. I'd need the initials. Because I'm sure this player played, well, maybe not. Maybe played on one team, but.
Let's go. And tell Hollywood, feel free to put a link to your YouTube channel in the chat, brother. That's right. You guys want a little, if you're into wrestling, WWE, the whole nine.
He likes wrestling?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We shot the shit at me. Me and him shot the shit at wrestling,
Okay.
You know me, I like watching the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, hanging out with Blaze.
Who's in wrestling? Who's the big star now?
Who's the big star? Jey Uso. He's pretty damn big. Rhea Ripley for the ladies. There's quite a few stars out there. Quite a few stars out
like
there.
A belt?
There's multiple. There's the tag team belts, the heavyweight belt. Got a bunch of different belts, man.
Okay.
Bunch of different belts.
All right.
Let's see. Hollywood giving us some hints here.
Which is?
He played on the Reds, and the Phillies. Yeah, I was gonna throw a guess out there. I thought it was a Yankee. I am way off. Got any ideas? Oh, he's thinking. We'll give him. You got till 7:30. You got 6 minutes.
Oh shit. Reds and the Phillies, no? I mean, first. I don't know if he ever got traded to the Phillies. I was gonna say Pete Rose, but I think Pete Rose finished his career with the Reds.
Speak up.
Reds.
Yeah.
No, Pete Rose, I thought was the.
You're over here whispering to me.
No, I'm thinking. Out loud.
Thinking out loud, maybe we found out where we are. What are some old school Phillies players that you know of?
Like Schmidt, but he was Philly.
He was Philly.
Yeah, he didn't play for the Reds. I'm thinking of who played for the Reds first, and then was traded to Phillies. It's not Joe Morgan. He played for the Reds, I think, his whole career.
Holy shit, Dad, you were right. Pete Rose is right, Pops.
What?
He played in 3,562 games in MLB history.
No. I forgot he got traded to Phillies.
And you just threw that out there.
Yeah, well, I figured the great...
This is a shot in the dark and you nailed it.
Like I said, I had to think of the Reds first. And I knew Joe Morgan, Pete Rose. They were on that Johnny Bench. They were on that great team in the mid-'70s.
Yeah. I would say, nice job, Bob. That was a
Big Red
hell of a guess.
Big Red Machine.
That was a hell of a guess. Damn.
He's going to get in the Hall of Fame, but they said it's going to take a while.
Oh, Pete Rose?
Yeah. I mean, the man, was the closest to breaking Joe DiMaggio's 56-game hitting streak. Nobody ever got closer than him. 44.
Yeah.
And I think he had over 4,000 hits in his career. I mean, how do you... I don't know how many championships he won. Probably at least 2 or 3.
Mm.
The only problem was this idiot gambled on himself. But, you know, like everything, people are forgiving.
Again, at that point, can you really hate him for that?
If they're going to let him in, they got to let shoeless Joe Jackson back in.
That's why I think that's going to happen.
Yeah, was Joe Jackson was one of the best players ever in, what 20s, 30s?
Mm. Oh, Hollywood saying Rose also briefly played with the Montreal Expos in 1984 before rejoining the Reds.
Okay.
A little fun fact right there. Let's go, Hollywood. Great trivia question, man.
Montreal Expos, yeah, wow. Never made it though. They couldn't get an attendance, in Montreal at the time. Not like Toronto now. They get baseball fans. But Montreal, and they had great Vladimir Guerrero. Now his son plays, one of the superstars in the league.
Hey. That was a great guess.
Like I said, I had to think of, I go down the line. The 3 players that I remember, Morgan, Rose, and Johnny Bench. They were 3 superstars on the team. First baseman was great. The shortstop was Dave Concepcion. He was damn good. They had some team. Swept the Yankees in '76. That was just the beginning of the Yankees, though. They were just starting to be really good. And then they won. 77, 78. Lost, I think, in 79.
Well, they went on a tear from that point, right?
Yeah, up to 81. And then they sucked again. Till 95, 96. Yeah, like 13, 14 years they were bad.
Yeah, when they got Derek Jeter, you had guys like Bernie Williams, Paul O'Neill.
Yeah, Paul O'Neill was a trade. But Bernie was brought up as a Yankee, who I agree with Beningo should be a Hall of Famer. Yeah, Pettit, Mariano, Jeter, Bernie, Posada, and then, what's his name? Paul O'Neill came from the Reds. And they just everything gelled. And Joe Torre became the manager in 96. Felt bad for Buck Showalter because he was 95. And they got rid of him.
Bring in Joe Torre.
And
he's got this lights out team.
Yeah. Makes every decision is perfect.
I remember seeing there were moments where Joe. So Derek Jeter would have Joe Torre hold his bat. Right? And there were times it's just Joe Torre was just he knew he had such a good team. And I'm not taking anything away from Joe Torre in a managerial coaching kind of sense.
No.
But there was some moments where he'd just be sitting there just kind of it looked like he was kind of blanked out
Half the time in the dugout, they thought he was asleep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He had the cap on, and the eyes were down. Nobody even knew if he was awake.
He didn't have to worry about it.
Punch him because he's gonna make a pitching change.
Yeah, we're in the 8th inning. Throw it a lefty.
Well, like I said, no matter what move he made.
Ooh, thank you. That's what I wanted to. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Keep no. Keep going. Keep going.
Whatever move he made, it worked.
Yeah.
No matter who it was. Steinbrenner winds up getting Strawberry and Doc Gooden. Doc Gooden pitches a no-hitter for the Yankees. Strawberry is major in their World Championship. Go ahead.
Hold on. We got Hollywood saying, I love the shot in the dark answer, Pops. That was a good one. That was pretty wild, man. That was pretty wild.
No, Hollywood, I was thinking the Great Reds. So, fortunately it was one of them.
So I had recently watched the video. What's today? Tuesday? Mm-hmm. This was Saturday night. Mm-hmm. Just hanging out, going down a little, YouTube, rabbit hole. I had just watched Game 2 highlights for the Yankees-Rockies game. Mm-hmm. And that was
10-run fifth.
That was a nice highlight reel to watch.
Yeah.
But no, so afterwards, I see my recommended is, I think like the video was called like, "Is the Knuckleball Dead?"
True. Knuckle curve is popular now. But knuckleball, no.
It was about, I don't know, a 17-minute video. And it was something I know we had actually kind of briefly discussed over maybe 6 weeks ago or so, give or take. And we talked about, like, certain pitches that are out there now. And, like, we brought up the knuckleball. And you had guys like Tim Wakefield.
Mm-hmm.
Great knuckleball pitcher. The Mets pitcher, Davis or no? Oh man,
Dickey.
Thank you. R.A. Dickey.
Mm-hmm.
R.A. Dickey, another great knuckleball pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
And I was fascinated with this video. And actually, it's a great video. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can't find it on YouTube real quick. I'll post a link. Great video. But they were talking about the... there it is. There's the cough. They were talking about, like, what happened to knuckleball pitchers. Apparently there's one now. I think it's for Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
Who's kind of bringing it back. But the way he's bringing it back is it's pretty interesting. Because a lot of knuckleball pitchers back then would throw the knuckleball like 60-70% of the time.
Oh, more than that.
Yeah.
Only when they fell behind, they threw a fastball.
Oh, here we go. Why nobody throws the best pitch in baseball, and this is the channel.
This is the most...
Baseball doesn't exist. So hold on a second. Let me just copy this real quick. I'm going to post it. I'm going to post it in chat for you guys. Check this video out. It's a very, very interesting video. And this is by the channel Baseball Doesn't Exist.
Most unhittable pitch in baseball. The ball has zero...
Oh, hold on. I don't know how much of this I can
The
show.
air
But
hits it and moves it in unpredictable ways. Hitters dodge balls.
We all know
right
about
down
the
middle
knuckleball,
and
right?
swing at pitches that
So-
hit them. These pitches...
I'll show you the video after the stream. I don't want to get copyright striked or anything like that. But definitely check this video out. I thought it was very interesting. And again, he talks about they talk about how like the knuckleball is when thrown correctly. Again, for those that may not know what a knuckleball is, Pops, you care to explain?
No, you throw it like this, pretty much on the ball. Your thumbs, your knuckles. And the ball doesn't spin, it sails.
I've seen some, they use their fingernails. They dig their fingernails into it, and the way it releases, there's no rotation, there's no spin on the ball, where a lot of pitchers want to create the most rotation on the ball to get the biggest break, like, on a breaking pitch, whether it's a slider or a curveball or anything like that. A knuckleball, you want to do the exact opposite, and you want the least amount of rotations on the ball. And what happens is when the air hits the baseball,
Just floats.
it hits the seams of the baseball, and it just dances all over the
That's why the
place.
catchers have a hard time.
That's
They
one of
have
the
the
other reasons.
Biggest mitts they put on.
They said one of the reasons that the knuckleball, and Pops, you're 100% right. Catchers would have special mitts for knuckleball pitchers.
Yeah.
But one of the things that they talked about is why you don't see it so prevalent over the last few years, since R.A. Dickey, I believe, is that not only was it such a tough pitch to throw in a sense of, even if you had, a knuckleball is a pitch that you're not throwing at 98 miles per hour.
No, and that's what everybody does now.
It was probably coming in at best 70.
If that.
That was a fast knuckleball pitch, 70 miles per hour. Now, if you didn't throw that ball correctly,
It's all over the place.
but no, if you throw it correctly, it's all over the place. If you even put just the slightest amount of spin on it, hitters were having a field day with it, blasting it out of the park.
Yeah.
So you would see knuckleball pitchers when they were on. Their ERA for the season was like 1 point whatever, 2.15 when they were off. Which again, I believe it happened with Tim Wakefield. It happened with R.A. Dickey, and even some of the older knuckleball pitchers. When they were off, their ERA was over 5.
Yeah.
And I found this video to be absolutely fascinating because it wasn't just the fact that whether or not they could get the knuckleball perfect, but how many pass balls they had because the catcher couldn't catch it.
Oh, yeah. Especially when it was a man on third.
And this was,
There was a lot of times, runs would score. Because they knew. Excuse me. Yeah. The catcher couldn't catch the ball.
And I thought, and we had that question maybe 2 months ago, again, give or take. However, I know we talked about the knuckleball a little bit. Doesn't really exist anymore.
Yeah.
So, now this video pops up. And again, great channel. I really enjoyed this video. It was a great watch. And be sure to give them a like and subscribe if you do check it out. But what I really enjoyed, it explained, because we talked about it, like where did the knuckleball go?
Knuckle curve, like I said. That's about the only pitch now.
Now, here, like watching this video, now getting a better understanding of, not only do you have to throw it properly, because even a little bit of spin on it, it's just a slow fastball.
Yeah. If you're looking for it, you're going to rock it.
Boom! They were just knocking the ball out of the park.
All they care about is velocity right now.
Yeah. Well, check this out. At the end of this video, spoiler alert, apparently there's a guy on Pittsburgh. He learned the knuckleball, but instead of incorporating it in his pitches like 60, 70% of the time, he only throws it about 38% of the time.
Okay.
He has a fastball that reaches about 98. Guess how fast his knuckleball is? 82.
Pretty fast. It's not Paul Skeens, is it?
I don't know. That's
okay. Oh, he's one of the top Pittsburgh pitchers. He was the.
I think it might be him.
Yeah, he was. I think.
Paul Skeens.
Skeens, yeah. Skenes.
Paul. Spell it again.
Skenes, I think.
Paul Skeens. Pitches.
I think he won the Rookie of the Year this year.
I think this is the guy.
Because he does throw hard.
He has a traditional gyro slider and sweeper. He throws multiple fastballs too. Four-seamer and a sinker. Oh, I don't know if it's him then. Looks like the guy. Hold on. Paul Skeens has a diverse. No, he does not throw a knuckleball. Okay, so it's not him.
Okay. I just thought, you said Pittsburgh.
Who throws a knuckleball? Are there any current knuckleball pitchers in the MLB?
He is normal.
Mickey Janis?
I don't know much about Pittsburgh, believe me, other than him. The only time I see Pittsburgh is when they face the Mets.
Well, there is it was at the end of this video. Maybe this is going back 2023. But again, by utilizing the knuckleball and throwing it at 82 miles, I think he's the only knuckleballer out there right now.
If he is, that's the only guy I know.
If you think about it, like, you're normally seeing a changeup coming in 82 miles per hour.
Right.
Now you got a knuckleball coming in at 82 after seeing a 98 mile an hour fastball.
Yeah.
And this thing's dancing all over the place.
Even the changeup was higher than that lately. For a guy that throws 100, the changeup might be 90.
See, this is going to bother me.
This is the most...
Don't make any trouble.
No, I'm not making... I want to find... I think this is him right here.
have to adjust to a slow knuckleball that moves in all types of directions. Only throwing it 38% of the time limits pass balls, which teams today would see as a massive inefficiency. He also adheres to his rotation. Seems like a complete why article after article, 18th round draft pick and complete afterthought to now being a staple in the Padres rotation. Hitters are only slugging 387 against it, and when they swing at it, they miss it 27.8% of the time. Instead of lobbing
What's his fucking name though?
So not the Pirates, the Padres.
Yeah, Padres. Okay.
Dylan Cease.
Oh, hold on a second. We got Hollywood doing a little posture check. And a little sniper stretch. Yeah, I see you, Hollywood. Ooh, let's go. All right, wait, what's his name though? Who throws a knuckle ball
Can I give you the answer?
on the Padres? Here we are. Matt Waldron.
Never heard of him.
Yep. The Padres knuckleballer is Matt Waldron. He's the only active knuckleballer in Major League Baseball. Waldron made his MLB debut in 2023 and has become known for his unique knuckleball pitch. In 2025, he focused on making his knuckleball his primary pitch, aiming to use it to frustrate hitters and build his confidence. And let's see, how often does he throw it? He throws it 35.4% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, in the majors last year, he threw the knuckler 26.7% of the time. So, again, really, really able to throw batters off.
Yeah, but he probably picks his time. Like I said, if there's a man on third, you don't want to keep throwing a knuckleball because
Oh, no, without a doubt.
it's going to be a pass
Without
ball.
a doubt. But, 0-2 count?
Oh, then, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, once you can play with them when they're 0-2, hell yeah.
Just looking out for you. I appreciate it, Hollywood. Keeping an eye on us, making sure that posture is correct. Getting that little stretch in there.
Oh, Pete Rose played 3,500 games then.
Yeah.
Well, he did play for like 20 years, so better.
Mm.
I was almost going to say Willie Mays. He played 22 years.
Yeah, but, it's just...
Once he said the Reds. then-
Oh, yeah, going back to the question, yeah.
Yeah, Willie only played for the Giants then last year with the Mets.
Yeah, this just goes back. That answers that again. I thought that was very funny that we talked about the knuckleball quite a few episodes ago, and now we have our answer to it. There is a knuckleball out there. He's on the Padres.
Yeah, in my day there was quite a few. I think Hoyt Wilhelm was a big knuckleball pitcher for the Orioles.
Yeah, there was a guy in the Yankees that threw a knuckleball into his late 40s. It's in the video. I'll show you the video afterwards.
Okay.
Now you should download my bonus trivia question. Already did it, Hollywood. One step ahead of you, bro. One step ahead of you, man.
What time is it?
It's 7:46.
Okay.
Why, you want to do a little bit more trivia?
Why not?
All right. Little bonus trivia question from Hollywood. Do. All right, let's get it fired up over here. Bam. All right, here we go.
What is up, guys? I'm back with Hollywood Eric 86's video bonus question, hosted by yours truly, the man, the myth, the legend, the man behind the blues hat, Hollywood Eric 86, me. And the question is another MLB question, and it is as follows. What catcher holds the record for the most games caught in MLB history? Give you a second to think on that. What catcher holds the record for the most games caught in MLB history? That is my video trivia question. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you so much, Bill Wiz and Papa K, for having me do this. I went on here as soon as the big man Wiz told me that the stream was back on, so I did both the video trivia question and the bonus question back to back. So I'm out here. It's just now starting to rain, so I'm going to wrap it up here. But I love you guys. Pops Wiz SportsCast every Tuesday, 6 Eastern, 5 Central here. Wiz's gaming stream, 6 Eastern, 5 Central here. And also tune into my YouTube channel, Hollywood Eric 86, for my videos on wrestling, rants and reviews, and the occasional sports rants and reviews. I may have a new video coming up later this week as I finished AEW the Double or Nothing pay-per-view today because I was late watching it. Hope you guys enjoy it. See you guys for the rest of the stream. I love you guys. See ya. Bye.
Let's go. Love you too, bro. Love you too, bro. All right, I'm going Jorge Posada. Hip, hip, Jorge! Let's go, let's go. Listen, I could be wrong. I don't care. I'm taking a shot in the dark. You did before. It worked out.
Yeah, all right.
What is that noise?
Is it raining?
Oh, the ice cream truck is over there.
Oh, okay. No.
Remember when that shit used to cost $1?
What is it now, about 4 or 5?
Yeah, it's like 5 and change.
For one ice cream?
Yeah.
Well,
For like a soft serve cone. Yeah.
no, sorry. I get 8 cones for $5 at Walmart.
But it's not soft serve.
I don't care.
It's not soft serve. It's not Jorge Posada. Damn it.
Okay,
Thurman Munson.
no, he died too young. He died in 79.
Oh.
He only played like 8 years.
Oh, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's Hollywood's YouTube channel. Be sure to stop by. Drop a like and subscribe. He's got some very interesting content over there. Check it out. Check it out. It's not him either. Yeah, no, that was way off.
Yogi?
Ooh, Yogi Berra.
But he wound up playing the outfield later on, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good guess.
Hmm. Oh, man. I need the team. If it's not Yogi, the only way I want to get it, because there was so many great catches.
Well, then name some of them.
Pudge Rodriguez.
Pudge.
Mm.
That's true. Yeah.
Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Try to go through the teams. Carlton Fisk. Boston.
Carlton Fisk.
Mm-hmm.
I know Johnny Bench. I don't know Carlton Fisk.
Boston Red Sox.
Yeah.
He did the one when he played against the Reds in the World Series. He hit the ball down the left field line and he went like this, make sure it goes fair. And I think it just hit off the foul pole and he won the game. Walk off. Then they lost game 7 to the Reds.
One of those might be right.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Could be.
I don't know how long.
Throw him out rapid fire.
Who's another great catcher? Oh, what's his name? The guy played for the Mets.
Oh.
Power hitter.
Mike Piazza?
Piazza also. But I don't think he got hurt at the end of his career. He hardly played.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah,
if we're
the
looking
carry.
for the most.
Had to carry him. Yogi played like a lot of games. Don't forget, he was with the Yankees from the 40s to the 60s.
Well, I threw in my favorite catcher. I was wrong.
Yeah, no, he didn't play enough. Not long enough.
Let's see. Ivan Rodriguez is right. He had 2,427 games. Caught another shot in the dark answer. Pops, great
I
job.
call him Pudge. Pudge Rodriguez.
Pudge Rodriguez. Let's go. Papa K on fire!
Played for the Tigers, I think. He was accused of steroids.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
He was accused? Was he?
I don't think they ever got him, but they showed him in the beginning, and then they showed him later on. It was like fucking muscle bound, hitting long balls, which he never did. Like I said, they were accused. I don't know if he was accused. He was accused, but I don't think they ever had the proof that he did it.
Hollywood Say Inside trivia. Who was the original Pudge?
Pudge.
Some good side trivia. I'll be right back though, Pops. You sit there and you think about that.
Pudge.
I gotta use the little boy's room.
Pudge. Another Pudge, Hey Google, what's the score of the Mets game?
The Mets are leading the White Sox 4-2 at the end of the second.
Oh wow, already. Hey Google, what's the score of the Braves-Phillies game?
The Braves are trailing the Phillies 1-0 in the middle of the fourth.
Another Pudge. Oh God. What team, Hollywood, did he play on? Maybe I can get that then. God, I think I got it on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of his name. Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox, huh? Oh, man. Initials. His 1975 most famous. Carlton Fisk. It's the only guy I remember that had the famous home run in 1975. Yeah, he beat the Reds in Game 6. I don't know if that's the right answer. That's a damn good clue. Hint. If it's not him, I have no idea.
Yeah, no, I got nothing. I got nothing.
No, that was way
I'm not great with the trivia questions.
That was way before your time. How old is Hollywood older than you?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Carlton Fisk.
Yes, that's right. The original Page.
Wow, I didn't know he played for the Chicago White Sox. I guess they traded him.
Yeah?
He's pretty damn good.
Huh?
Pretty good. Those were the rough days when the Yankees and Boston were rivals. Even worse than later, when the Pedro was on the team.
That's a little bonus question.
Mm-hmm. I'm 38. Going on 39
Oh yeah.
in July.
All right, yeah, you're a little older than me,
So you're talking about a year.
give or take.
Because your birthday's coming up too.
Yeah.
You want anything for your birthday?
No,
Okay.
I don't want anything.
Good. So I have to go shopping.
Yeah, I'll make it very easy.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I don't want nothing.
I don't think I ever give you nothing anyway. It's just cash sometimes. Right? That always works for me.
It's in June? Yeah. You're right, Hollywood.
Yeah.
My birthday is in June, brother.
Coming up, baby. 3 weeks and change.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, both these are going to be a year older. And Roy, too. Right? Roy?
Roy Miss Maximus.
Mary Ellen.
Yeah.
Amanda.
Yeah.
Bruno's daughter. Danny, I won't say his last name. His son
Yeah.
is the end of June.
Yeah, like, Hollywood, a lot of people know my real name thanks to this gentleman over here.
On a sad note, my father died on June 28th.
No, that's...
No, I'm just saying, you know. You're thinking of things that happened in June. Let's see, who else? Can't think of anything else.
That's okay.
It's Father's Day, right? Always in June.
Father's Day, yeah, there's always a Sunday in June known as Father's Day.
Father's Day, yeah.
You want anything for Father's Day?
No.
We're very simple.
Yeah. No. Not to be critical, but that weed whacker you got me, it sucks. I can't do it. It just goes, the string goes away after like 2 seconds.
It's the electric one.
Yeah. Battery one.
You know, you could bring it down here.
Well, you tried it when you were up there and you couldn't figure it out.
I'll try again.
Okay.
I'll try again till I get it right.
Yeah, no. Boy, it just...
Yeah, you could borrow mine.
That's what I'm going to do, but I think I'm going to take up your idea about doing the pruning. I think I'm going to hire Denise's guy.
Let's go.
Whatever. Unless he charges me like $400 or $500, then no.
I don't think it's going to be that much.
No, you know, I'll go for $100.
You know, a hundo? Little Ben Franklin?
That I could live with, but...
I mean, they take care of the mess, too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got
That's
one of
fucking great.
the big things, you know, on the back of his truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
He's the guy that removed all my logs that time.
Yeah.
So he charged me a lot of money that time, so... That was a lot of work, but...
But again, Pops, it's like, you know... You gotta treat yourself a little bit in this lifetime.
I want to bargain too every now and then, you know?
No, I hear you on that, but like, listen, there are certain things where like, yeah, I can get over there, but when I can get over there, what if it rains? Then it's got to be put off even further.
Oh, it's skyrocketing right now.
Like, that's what I'm saying. We got a lot of rain these last couple of weeks.
Couple of months.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
Hollywood saying my birthday is July 21st, sorry.
Oh, wow. But coincidence, you know. I got hired at our company on that day.
Well, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood said I'm taking Papa Hollywood out for Father's Day. Oh, that's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go out for Father's Day?
I heard my friends down the corner said, the Stefanos on 52, right before the bank.
Yeah.
Says fantastic.
All right, how about we do that?
Okay. You have to call. Set up a ahead of time.
Reservations.
Yeah. It's not great amount of food, but a little costly.
Okay, well, this gives me time.
Mm-hmm.
Put that together.
I'll lay out my own money for the food.
No, you're not going to lay out your own fucking money. Are you out of your mind? You're going to pay for your meal on Father's Day. Are you out of your mind?
Unless you're cooked.
Yeah, well, I didn't have any part of that.
What did Gaffigan say? On my birthday?
I got to do laundry on my birthday? No, we got to arrange that.
I want to try it. They brag about it all the time.
All right, so let's do that.
He says, and you come back with trays like this in your doggy bag for another meal when you get home.
Yeah. There you go. Hollywood, there you go, brother. He says, that's not how it works, Pops.
Mm.
Pay for your own meal on Father's Day. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I don't want you guys spending money that you don't have.
The fuck kind of shit is that to save from here to there, you know?
Put it this way, you could probably use that money for something else.
Yeah, I could use that money on my dad.
Wait, what?
On my dad.
Oh. You said on my bed.
Like that. It's a fucking cheap shot right there. Listen, I may not be the richest guy in the world, but I can afford to treat you to a meal on Father's Day.
When is Father's Day? Your birthday's on a Thursday. It's either the 2 days...
Sunday before.
Or Sunday
It's always on a Sunday. It's the Sunday after.
Or the Sunday after. So it's either the 22nd or the 15th.
How dare you?
What? Dare me what?
You know, how expensive is this place? You think I can't afford it?
Well, depends what you order, but...
Yeah, you order whatever you want, and I'll get the free bread.
Well, they... Oh, God. You got any more bread?
Anything else you got back there that's free?
I just saw him on Law and Order. He was a villain.
Oh, man.
What's his name?
Jim Gaffigan.
Gaffigan, yeah. And the first comedy with Pale something?
Let's see, Hollywood said, I'm glad I gave you the idea. It's a good idea, bro. That's a good idea, you know?
Yeah.
You know what?
Hmm.
To piggyback off that idea, you know what I want for my birthday? Potato pancakes.
Oh, right. You know, make me sweat in the summer. No,
It's good for you. It's good for you. It's good for the body. It's good for the pores.
Oh, we could do that with grilled hamburgers. Potato pancakes on the side.
I put them on the burger.
Whatever you want. Anything you add on that? Like ketchup or...
Nah.
No?
See, the thing is, Pops, is you make it right. I like the way you make it. When you make something, I have this whole thing, right? If you make a burger, if you make any kind of food, and it don't need a condiment, you did it right.
Okay.
Like, I feel like condiments are, and it's nothing against condiments. It's just this is my thoughts. This is my
Cheese is a condiment?
no. This is my feelings on it. Like, you know, when you throw ketchup,
Pickles.
you put ketchup on a hot dog, right? It's a fucking hot dog.
No, that's mustard.
Or mustard, fine, mustard. But like when you make a burger or like a steak or anything like that, and you make it and you season it and you cook it right,
Yeah, don't need
that's how I judge when I grill.
Mm-hmm.
And I watch when people eat what I grill. And if they're using a condiment on it, I mean, granted, sometimes, people like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I see people not using anything on it and they're just enjoying the flavor and the seasoning and all that,
Okay.
that's what I know. Okay, I'm locking this one in. This one was
I
This
love
one was
ketchup
right.
on my hamburgers, no matter what.
yeah, but like if I made a London broil,
No, I don't need ketchup with that.
no. But if I fuck it up, you might want to use some
No, I
ketchup.
just won't eat it. I'll just throw it away. This tastes like shoe leather, you know.
Go to give it to the dog, and the dog's like, "What the fuck do I
I don't
look
want this
like?
shit.
What is
What do you
this?
think I am, a dog? No.
What is this? You know, this is nothing. What is this? Who made this?" That's what I feel like. You know, listen.
Jay makes funny noises. Right?
Yeah, I think we need some WD-40.
Sounds like...
This is a haunted house in here.
I don't believe in the ghost thing.
No?
No.
Why not?
I think once you're gone, you're gone.
All right, I guess that's a fair answer.
Well, people watch that movie, which is a great movie with Patrick Swayze, but that doesn't happen.
Well, no, it's a fucking movie.
I know, I'm just saying, but...
I mean, you can't base it off of
It was about
movies.
ghosts. Well, some of the best movies have been about ghosts.
Yeah, they're made up. There's also movies about aliens,
Yeah.
which those are real.
Maybe they are. Maybe we can't prove
No.
they aren't.
Oh, I mean, the government said they're real.
Nah. They lied to us. The best ghost movie I ever saw besides Patrick Swayze was The Ghost of Mrs. Muir. It was a great ghost movie with 1949 and a very romantic movie too.
Oh, man, let's see. Hollywood saying Orioles just hit a 3-run homer. They now lead the Cardinals 4-3. God,
Son of a bitch.
I would talk to you Cardinals, man. What are they doing? Tell them to get their shit together. Let's see, Fitgen saying, where's the hardware department? I need a bait and tackle and some WD-40. You hear the chair, Fitgen, right?
I feel bad for all the old hardware stores that used to be around. Once
There's not too many of them left.
Depot came, I don't see any of it.
No.
We used to have a couple of them. One in town, one further north, going up north.
Not a lot of mom and pop stores anymore.
No, because the big stores killed them. Even bakeries. How many bakeries do you see anymore? Not too many.
See, I would say let Papa K give them a pep talk. Yeah.
German bakeries in my day, German and Italian bakeries, unbelievable. You go there on a Sunday morning and smell, and you want to buy everything.
Yo, Fitz, I'd say no. I just want to throw a Hank Hill quote at you. Yo, throw us some propane too while you're at it, man.
I don't need propane.
I usually we use propane grills.
I have plenty of mine grill left.
We don't have too many propane accessories.
Nobody comes to my house anymore anyway, except you guys once in a blue moon. I don't grill that much anymore. You know what I bought yesterday or 2 days ago? Which I'm going to grill? Kielbasa. But I didn't go to the German house.
I thought you said I'm going to grow.
No.
You said grill.
Grill.
I heard grow.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, you know, huh?
You heard wrong. I gotta go to that German house. Next time I get my pension check, I'm going there.
Yeah.
I want to get the German hot dogs. Encased, you know.
Yeah. A little crackle.
Kielbasa.
Snap, crackle, pop. Hey, Fitz just say, do I look like I know what a JPEG is? All I want is goddamn picture of a hot dog.
Oh. I bought Nathan's the other day, but you know what? Sabret's my favorite. Nathan's okay, but
Sabrats are better than Nathan's,
I
in my
think they
opinion.
are. You know the Nathan's I like? When you go to Nathan's, like, in the gallery?
I don't like those.
No?
No.
Okay.
No?
The Nathan's they sell, like, you know, in the big stores, they never taste the same.
I'll take a ballpark over that.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that.
No.
I like Sabret. I like Best, B-E-S-T. And the ones I get, Black Bear.
The Black Bear hot dogs are my favorite.
They're really good.
I can't find the ones that Eric talked about, the Salem ones. I think that's strictly Buffalo.
Yeah, it's not here in New York.
Nah. I mean, you probably order it. You can order them online, I'm sure.
What do they call it?
Salem.
I can't find them.
Yeah. I can't find them either. I looked.
I've looked too.
I looked.
There's so many hot dogs, you know. Like I said, Oscar Mayer, Ballpark, Nathan's.
I don't like
Sabret.
Oscar Mayer.
No, either. Best, Black Bear. What else? The cheap ones, your darling likes.
Bar S.
Yes.
Well, everybody's got, again, everybody's taste buds are different, right?
That surprises me though that she likes those.
Oh, no, she likes those. But again, a lot of people don't like Sabrets.
I don't know. You go to Manhattan, I gotta have a Sabret hot dog.
Hey,
what
that's
they say.
Manhattan. That's different.
Sewer dogs, whatever they call them.
Dirty water dogs.
Dirty water. Oh my god, you can't beat them though. That and the pretzels.
A little of that cheese on the side.
I don't know why people eat pretzels with mustard.
Why not?
Ugh.
Especially some honey mustard?
Oh, how gross. That is pukish.
What?
So, mustard belongs on hot dogs. What's the other one? Pastrami. Stuff like that.
You got a very
Limited.
simple palate.
Yeah.
I didn't even argue that. Yeah, I do.
I mean, a lot of people put mustard on a lot of shit, but on pretzels?
Yeah, we'll see, Fitchen. We'll see. Wait, they're doing a regen? A reboot? Are they really? Wait, hold on. I want to make sure I am understanding this correctly. Are they doing a reboot of King of the Hill?
It's a comedy, animated, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how people like those. I think The Simpsons maybe started it, right?
Well, you're stuck in a different time.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Your sister takes all the movies I like and watches them.
No, there's again, that's different. Is I can appreciate the classics, I can appreciate the present, and and things that are coming out. You're stuck in the past, Pops.
Could be.
You know?
Let Papa K give them a pep talk?
No, that's an old message.
Oh.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, if you want to get technical, the Flintstones started it, says FitzGen.
Oh, that was shit. I was a kid. Freddie Flintstone and Barney Rubble.
Fred.
Yeah, well,
Not Freddie.
oh, Fred, yeah.
It was Fred Flintstone.
Then they
Nobody
made-
called him Freddie.
Then they made movies about him, right?
Yeah.
You know,
I think John Goodman.
he was good.
Yeah.
And the guy that played Barney was good. I think he was the guy.
Well, I just say, I mean, Pops, I try to get you into newer things. You have a very particular taste, and it takes a while. I remember telling you to watch Law Abiding Citizen, and you refused for the you refused for the longest time.
Oh.
And finally one day I just put it on. I sat you down, you watch it, you're like, and then you watch it a dozen more times after that.
Probably 100.
Okay, I was just,
Fun all the
I
time.
was just being.
I hated the ending when they caught him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's still.
That was a message to that movie, believe it or not. It was brutal. The movie was brutal because he was killing people, but he was trying to send a message that you did not convict the people that killed my wife and kid. Yeah. And you let him go. You know, one guy got and the other
couple
guy,
years,
3
got
years,
off
3
on
years,
got on with good behavior.
Yeah, no, so that was
No, they were attacking the justice system.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
But yeah, Pops, this.
I'm going to give you one more chance, Nick. Drop all the charges. Let me go. Or else I kill everybody.
I mean, what's his name? Gerard Butler.
Yeah.
He phenomenal in that movie.
Both of them.
And Jamie Foxx.
Both of them were phenomenal.
Holy shit.
Yeah, well,
They couldn't have cast a better two.
yeah.
They crushed it in that
And
movie.
the other two films that Gerard Butler did were comedies, you know? Bounty Hunter.
Bounty Hunter and The Ugly Truth.
Oh, man. Phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Great movies.
Mm-hmm.
And he started off, I think, in a movie called 300. Where he played one
Yes,
of those warriors.
yes.
You know?
And they spray painted the abs on them.
Yeah.
I wonder if they could do that for me.
No.
No?
Why would they do that to you?
So I look good in the summer.
Oh.
I get my summer bod without
Some
having to
fucking
work
weight.
for it.
The old natural way.
Pops. I come walking outside, spray tan, 6-pack, jump in the pool, rocking a kegger.
Yeah.
You got a keg. Where'd the 6-pack go?
Phony bastard.
You got a fucking keg now.
When you open the pool,
When we get some consistent heat.
everybody
I gotta
else
get
opened
those
theirs already.
fucking ducks off my pool.
They look so cute.
They are cute.
Did he open yours yet, Gus?
No, not yet.
Wow.
Not yet. See,
Wow.
we got Mismo saying, hello, gentlemen. I'm making dinner, so I've been lurking. But I had to say, Pops, mustard on pretzels is a pretty much German tradition. I'm surprised you don't like it.
Nah.
Every fest in Germany that Blue and I went to, they'd give us pretzels with mustard on the side.
Ugh. Not me.
I like it. Mismo, it's good to see.
The one thing Germans, like I do, we put sauerkraut on everything.
You're missing out, Pops.
And I love about
Listen, hey.
Gould's mustard, but no, not on pretzels.
It's-
Give me a salty pretzel. Fine.
You're locked into what you like. Again, you explore a little bit.
Nah.
You know what it is? It's because he burned his taste buds out with all the smoking cigarettes. You've ruined your taste buds.
Maybe.
Ruined them. Let's see. FitzGen said, I actually learned that both the Flintstones and Yogi Bear had their own animated movies back in the 60s. Bless you.
Yeah, that's 3 in a row already.
Yeah.
Where's this coming from?
Should go get a tissue. Blow your nose. It helps. It helps sometimes. I'm telling you. It's because there's shit stuck up there. It's allergies and stuff like that and pollen. You gotta blow your nose. Get that crap out. Yeah. Especially a little honey mustard on pretzels. Let's go. Mizmo, it's great to see you. How you and Blue doing? What's on the menu tonight? You got any leftovers? See, Hollywood Rick Moranis played Barney in the Flintstones and the Monster. Oh, yeah. In Ghostbusters? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ghostbusters, classic. Hope you both are doing well. We missed you. Yeah, we're doing. Everything's getting better. Everything's getting better over here, Mizmo. You know, we got so thrown off. But I couldn't figure out what day it was because you get so locked into a schedule. You know, like Tuesday SportsCast, Thursday gaming streams, and then like I was sitting there, and I was like, "Oh, what day is it?" And they're like, "Yo, Wiz, it's Friday." I was like, "It's Friday." I thought it was Thursday. But yeah, everybody's doing well over here. Let's see. I would say tell Papa K. Yeah. Oh yeah, Rick Moranis played Barney.
Yeah.
Barney! And he was in the Ghostbusters. Yeah.
It was funny. Yeah.
Let's see Mizmo say, "You know I'll always have food for you." Mizmo. Love you guys. Let's go.
Hey, you guys took one game from me.
He's
Rockies
pissed.
beat us 3-2, but we kind of beat you up the next day. 10 runs in one inning.
Wait for it. He's being modest right now. He's being humble.
Well, the next game was close. You know, it was 5-4.
You know?
Yeah,
I was waiting for it because Bob's like, normally you come firing after that.
It's a shame, you know, the Rockies, you know. Them and the White Sox, wow. And the Rockies were worse than the White Sox this year. White Sox have like 17 wins.
There it is. I told you it was coming, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you it was coming.
Mets are taking White Sox right now. I think it's 4-2 Mets already.
You can only hold back so far.
They can't hit. This is a team that's going to get #1 picks. They already got 2 or 3. The White Sox, just like the Orioles, were terrible for years, right? I don't know what's going on with them this year, but all of a sudden they got all these star players, which they will never pay when it comes time. You know, they let Santander go. The guy hit 42 home runs last year, but he wanted the money. This would get lost.
Get out of here.
They're like Tampa Bay and the Oakland, whatever they call themselves now. They're not in Oakland anymore.
Let's see. Fitz Insight actually learned that both the Flintstones and I read that already. He says, I mean, Rick was a better Barney than John was Fred.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's debatable, bro. That's debatable, Fitz.
No, he was damn good.
John Goodman, not bad.
No.
I mean, who else, Fitz? Who else would you put in that role?
They picked the right two, let me tell you.
You know?
Even the wives were perfect.
Yeah, they really did a great job there, too.
Wilbur!
Yo, even the CGI would, like,
You know, Elizabeth Taylor was in that one of the Flintstone movies?
Was it one of the what? Fuck.
And what's the other one?
The baby. The baby girl. Fred and Wilma's.
Oh, yeah.
She was wasn't she like on that TV show?
Pebbles?
Pebbles, yes. The TV show. Was it one of the Olsen twins?
Could be.
Am I wrong or am I right?
Oh, you know who else was in the Flintstone movie? What's the girl that was in Executive Decision? Black. Beautiful. Catwoman.
Oh! Halle Berry.
She was in that.
I was like, that's one way to describe.
Yeah, she was in that. She was a fox, man, in her day. When she was on
She's
that.
still a good-looking woman.
Well, I don't know
what
what
you
she looks
about?
like. I haven't seen her in ages.
Halle Berry?
Yeah. She was in that movie with Bruce Willis. Last Boy Scout?
Oh, here we go.
She had only a bit role.
Yeah, this is her now.
Okay.
I swear to God, every famous person has either made a deal with the devil or found the fountain of youth.
No, I don't like her hair in that one. When she has her longer hair, she looks really good. Like the one up in the middle. That one. See what I'm pointing?
Oh, right here.
No.
Yeah.
To the
Here?
left. That's nice, yeah. No.
This one?
No. That one. Look.
What the fuck are you pointing at?
The number 3 in the top row. That she looks nice.
I mean, I think she's...
Well, her hair's not really short, not really long either.
Listen, I'm still under the I'm still under the idea that they either found the fountain of youth or they made a deal with the devil. Because I don't understand. Like, even fucking what's his name, George Clooney, still looks insanely handsome.
Yeah, he's fucking totally great.
Brad Pitt, I don't think he's aged in 20 years.
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck's another one.
Yeah. And what's his name? I mean, I don't think he's that old, but I just watched a movie with him. The two of them, great actors, is Rounders with Matt Damon and Edward Norton. Now, mind you, this film was a while back, but it's about cards, gambling. It was a great.
Oh, I can't think. I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name of the movie.
Rounders.
Oh, I never seen that one.
Good movie.
Let's see. We got Fifth Gen saying in '94. That's hard to say. Yeah. No, I'm telling you, bro.
What?
Going back to the Flintstones. John Goodman was he was fit for the role. He played it good.
Yeah.
He even got like that voice for it too.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hollywood saying and Rick Moranis played in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh man, I love those movies. Those were good.
Yeah.
Ms. Mo's saying we're having gyros, basically a Greek, cucumber sauce, onions, and pita bread. Have you tried one? I've tried something similar to that, but not quite that.
They
That
sell them
sounds
in Manhattan,
delicious.
Greek restaurants.
Hollywood's got the hots for Jennifer Lopez, and she's in her 50s now.
Still looks good.
Again, I'm telling you, they made a deal with the devil.
My God.
Or it's like Batman, Ra's al Ghul, and like that what was that bit called that Ra's al Ghul would
Some
jump
of them
into?
even look better now than they did when they were younger.
They're aging like fine wine. I'm aging like fucking milk.
I don't know why I have a tickle in my throat. I didn't do nothing.
Nah, you keep sneaking
I know.
cigarettes.
No. I haven't had one since then.
It's
2.5 hours
salt. We gotta change up the snack. I think we gotta get away from peanuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I think we should do?
Popcorn doesn't work. Peanuts don't work. Now what?
Cheez-Its.
Yeah, right.
I mean, you can choke the whole show if you want, but I'm saying I had Cheez-Its the other night, and still salty. They still got that little saltiness to them. What was that smile for?
I don't know.
That's right, Hollywood. The Lazarus Pit. Ra's al Ghul. The comic books. And even the
He was in
cartoon.
Batman Begins, wasn't he?
Well, he was a villain before Batman Begins. They used the character from the comic
I never
books.
heard of him before that show.
No, he was in the comic books.
Yeah.
He was in the cartoon series. And he had the Lazarus Pit where he'd dive into it and it'd bring his youth back.
Oh, okay. Well, do we have one of those?
No, but I'm telling you, I bet you these A-list actors and actresses do. Because none of them are fucking aging. I'm 38. I'm grayer than fucking all of them.
Jennifer Lopez. She looks fucking great.
Let's see. Fitchet says, Ben's a little rough looking, but he was also an alcoholic for a long time, so there's that. I mean, yeah, he was an Bless you!
What'd you say?
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, no, but again, like, dude.
I didn't know he was an alcoholic.
Ben Affleck?
Really?
Yo, especially after that movie,
Which one?
he relapsed.
Oh. What was that movie? Was it him and Matt Damon in Good Will Hunting?
Mm-hmm.
Was that him? They wrote that too.
They wrote it, yeah.
That was a great movie.
But again, for even Ben Affleck, struggling with alcoholism, still looks fucking good.
I didn't know that.
Still looks good. I mean, the workout that he did just to even play in Batman vs. Superman.
Wow.
And he did. You know what? There was a lot of controversy on whether or not he'd be a good Batman.
Yeah.
He was fucking good. And I even loved the Justice League movie. And then you have Superman there, as they brought him back to life. And they have Ben Affleck sitting there as Batman going, this isn't going to end well. Because they got into a fight in the last movie. That was
George
good.
Clooney. How?
Hey, Google. Hey, Google.
Hey, Google. How old is George Clooney?
George Clooney is 64 years old.
Oh, he's not that bad. I thought he was more than that.
No, hell on. Wait till you see what he looks like.
No, I see him on the commercials. He does the coffee commercials now. He's all gray.
Yeah, but he rocks it. I mean,
yeah.
dude. Yo, if I look like this...
They said he was one of the sexiest men around in his day.
I mean...
Yeah. Him, Matthew McConaughey. Although I don't like the way he looks now. He looks like fake.
George Clooney has got like that kind of sophisticated look to him. He kind of reminds me of a little Sean Connery right here. Yeah, sure, very worthy.
You know what was on yesterday? I was just catting the flick the channels. Saturday Night Live, Jeopardy, and Sean Connery's one of the contestants.
Oh yeah, the guy Daryl Hammond that played him.
Buckfutter.
Oh yes, that's not what your mother said last night.
The guy was great who played him.
Well, that's how I impersonate. I use that impersonation of Sean Connery to do Sean Connery. I used Daryl Hammond's impersonation.
That's who it was?
Yeah.
Oh, the guy, that was one of the funniest skits ever.
Yo, Blue coming in and subscribing for 41 months in a row. Oh, my God.
At least he's home.
What's up, Blue? Thank you for the 41 months in a row and cheers. How you doing, man? I know you got some gyros coming your way, brother. Let's go. Let's go. And Blue cheers in 200 bits.
Wow.
Cheers right back at you. Cheers. Thank you for the 200 bits. Thank you. Let's go. Oh my God! I wonder how Sean Connery would say that. Oh my God!
What's he gone?
I thought he was dead. I don't know. I'm not really sure anymore.
Okay. Well, he's got to be up there. He did James Bond in the early 60s.
His last movie was the
That was it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, okay.
You got it.
Did a lot of movies besides James Bond, though.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen was his last movie.
Oh, that was a while ago.
And that was a flop.
Yeah. Terms of Endearment? No, not Terms of Endearment. Oh, what's the one he did with Catherine Zeta-Jones?
Entrapment.
Entrapment, that was a good movie. He was in The Untouchables in the 80s. He did, what's the other one he did?
The Rock.
Okay, yeah.
With
yeah.
Nicolas Cage. Love that movie.
Yeah. No, I didn't like it.
Loved it.
Okay. Hey, Google. How old is Sean Connery?
On the website Alzheimer-Europe.org, they say, celebrated Scottish actor Sir Sean Connery died at the age of 90 with dementia.
Ooh, he did die. 90, not bad.
He passed in 2020, says Blue.
Wow. 5 years already.
October of 2020.
Wow.
90 years old, man. That's a run.
Dementia? That sucks.
Well, that part sucks.
If I ever get that, just put me, out. Just
Yeah. I'm not
just
doing
take
that.
me out.
Let's try to keep this light. Let's not get too dark. All right,
Getting dark, I'm just being realistic.
Yeah, we can be realistic like that off stream, but still not going to do it.
Shit happens. Bruce Willis
Still
can't
not gonna
act
do it.
anymore, right?
If anything, we'll just keep doing the show, right?
Just sit here like an idiot.
No, we'll just keep.
Be alive?
Have you ever seen that movie 50 First Dates? We'll just keep talking about Mickey Mantle.
Oh, Drew Barrymore?
Yeah.
And what's his name? The comedian.
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler, yeah. You like him?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like some of his stuff, but I don't like all of it.
Ah, well. I mean, I have a weird sense of humor.
Yeah, no, I just, hey.
And he tickles my funny bone.
Didn't he play, like he was the father to these twins?
Huh?
He was played like the father or adopted these twins? Daddy something?
Big Daddy?
Big Daddy, okay.
Yeah, no, it wasn't twins. I mean, the kid.
They said they were twins.
They were twins, but yeah, he didn't. It wasn't twins in the movie. They went back and forth between the two kids.
Okay. All right, yeah. But
I
when
think.
you watched the movie, you didn't know that.
Yeah.
Till they told you about it.
Yeah. We got Fit Jen saying, okay, but Sandler looks like shit. Whoa, easy, Fit Jen. He's lucky his wife is so pretty because genetics did my man dirty. Lucky for him, he's still a very funny man. Yo, come on, man. Adam Sandler still looks pretty damn good, bro.
Well, they said it looks like shit.
Well, that's what Fit Jen said.
Uh-huh.
Come on, dude. No, Fit says, little bit of Sean Connery there on Celebrity Jeopardy.
Okay. That was fun.
Yes. I'll take anal bum cover for 200. It says an album cover. Me and Broski would watch those all the time.
Hysterical.
All the time.
Do you have that on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we gotta watch that after the show.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, he died on Halloween, says Hollywood. Sean Connery.
Oh wow. What's that? 31st.
Yeah.
Wow.
Blue saying Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler, those two have done a lot of movies together. They have a great chemistry together on screen.
Okay.
They really do. I love, one of the things I love about Adam Sandler is as famous as he's become, like he'll show up to the red carpet wearing sweatpants and a hoodie. I love that. You know, he's like, hey, listen, I want to be comfortable.
I know one movie I liked, Mr. Deeds.
Mr. Deeds is fucking hilarious.
That was one I liked.
Mr. Deeds, Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, Grown Ups. Grown Ups 2 was a little Grown Ups, the first Grown Ups was pretty funny. 8 Crazy Nights, the animated one he did. And then he did, he also did, shit, hold on. He didn't do shit. I just got to pee. And then I know Jay Swift knows this one. Keep it going, Pops. I'll be right back.
Go. Hey, Google. What's the score on the Dallas-Edmonton game?
Currently, the Stars are tied with the Oilers 0-0 in the first period.
Hey, Google. What's the score on the Braves-Phillies game?
Currently, the Braves are trailing the Phillies 1-0 in the bottom of the sixth.
Wow. Hey, Google. What's the score on the Mets game?
Currently, the Mets are leading the White Sox 5-2 in the bottom of the fifth.
Hey, Google. What's the score on the Knicks game?
The Knicks are trailing the Pacers 43-35 at the end of the first quarter.
Not good. 43 points you allowed?
Jay Swift got it.
What?
Adam Sandler is also, he voiced the vampire character in Hotel Transylvania.
Oh, okay. That was animated, right?
Yeah, that was a good one. It was good. It was good. I liked it.
Knicks it down by 8.
Love your optimism.
It's not 20. Yeah, you know what the problem is? They scored 35. They gave up 43 in the first quarter.
Okay.
That's a lot. 43 points.
I mean, I already said I don't think they got it, but,
No,
you know,
I
they
think
can
they
surprise you.
Yeah, well, they probably got him right where they want him. They're losing. Knicks never have a lead.
Let's
Except
see.
the Boston game.
Hey. Fifth Gen said, I mean, he does, but Adam Sandler knows he's not young anymore. I mean, fuck. I'm younger than him, and I know I'm not young anymore. I definitely don't look like I did when I was this guy.
Do you have a beard there?
No.
Oh, see, it looks like a kid. It's like 12.
You know, we all get old. I mean, shit, look at how much gray hair I have on my head.
Oh, please. That's all I got.
But still, Adam Sandler looks pretty damn good. Hold on. What does Adam Sandler look like now?
Yeah, not bad. Oh, what is he, in his 50s?
Yeah, come on, dude. What are we talking about? Look at this guy.
Not bad. They say how old he is there?
I mean, dude, come on. That's a dapper looking dude right there. I don't know how old he is.
Hey, Google. How old is Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler is 58 years old.
Wow, he's up there.
Yeah, he's no spring chicken anymore, but he still looks good.
No, I wish I was 58 again. 58. I was still busting my ass. Bust my ass.
Let's see. I would say my favorite Adam Sandler movie is Little Nicky. Oh, that's a good one.
Never heard of it.
I think he plays like the son of the devil.
Hmm.
It's funny.
He also played a movie with Damon Wayans. He was a cop and he arrested him.
Bulletproof.
Bulletproof, yeah. Very good.
Mm-hmm. I love that movie too. That was a good one.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I can never see Damon Wayans, other than The Last Boy Scout. But he was always funny. He tried to play a serious role, Major Payne, I think.
He did a lot of comedies.
Yeah. Stand-up.
Did a lot of
He
comedies.
was pretty good in stand-up.
Yeah, Fitchen's saying he'll hit 60 and look like Clooney. I don't know. He's 2 years away from that. He's still not that great. I don't know if he dies it, but
Who knows?
Blue saying Adams is my generation, 58.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah, Blue's right in that area, right?
Yeah, Blue still looks good too.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's not acting.
Blue saying I like that he's dedicated to all of his friends. Guarantee they're in all of his movies somewhere. Yeah, little cameos. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. He does find ways to bring everybody, whether it's Dave Buscemi or David Spade.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking.
You know who did that in my day? Columbo. Peter Falk.
Oh, yeah?
He included all the guys in a lot of his Columbo series. They always played a different role, but he always got them in somehow. Which was nice.
I like that, though. I like that.
Bit parts, but, just to get in, you made money.
No.
If you don't say a word, you don't
Not
get paid.
even that, though. Not even that. I'm sorry. I interrupted you.
You don't know, if you don't say anything, like I watched the old Law and Orders, and the lady or guy will come in and hand them an envelope, not say a word. They don't get paid. If they speak, they get paid.
No, extras got to get paid something.
Yeah, but...
It's probably chump change.
Yeah, but if you speak, you get more than if you don't say nothing.
If you have a few lines, yeah.
Yeah.
But, again, even talking about Adam Sandler and, the movies that he's done with his friends is just to do the project, Kevin James is another one that's in the movies
You
with
see
him.
what he looks like now? Oof. But I think he's totally bald. For one.
Yeah, I know. He's bald now, yeah.
But he looks old.
He looks old?
Yeah.
I mean, he was fucking ripped in that UFC one. Here Comes the Boom.
Okay. Oh, he had his own show, King of Queens,
Yeah.
for a long time.
But yeah, he was a heavier set then, and then he did Here Comes the Boom, and he
just
got
saw a
fucking
real quick
jacked.
Yeah, real quick glance at me, and wow, you don't look like anything like you. But again, King of Queens was around, what, 20 years ago?
You gotta remember something too. Like as we get older, the metabolism changes.
Yeah. He did a couple of movies too.
And the thing, even when he did Here Comes the Boom, like how old he was there, and then he lost a ton of weight.
Mm-hmm.
He looked incredible.
Okay, you don't look that like that anymore.
Hold on a second. We got FitGen saying he's also a dad, so it could just be a case of looking sleep deprived at premieres with Adam Sandler. I mean, yeah, that's kids will do that to you. Look what I did to this guy.
Yeah. I wasn't great then.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
You were born, I was what? 36. So, I was fine.
And then he started going gray. Bald Kevin isn't the worst look. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad.
He just didn't look. Obviously, I'm misjudging because I'm used to seeing him on the King of Queens.
Have you seen Here Comes the Boom?
No, never heard of it.
All right, hold on a second. We got Hollywood saying Mason Wynn just singled. Cardinals tied the Orioles 4-4. Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
Hollywood also saying call Meg. No. Hold on. Here comes the boom. Yeah, hold on. Take a look at this shot.
Who is this?
This is Kevin James.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find a better one. Yeah. I mean, dude, look at how fucking jacked he is.
How old is this?
2012.
Oh, God. It's 13 years ago.
Okay, so?
It's a long time.
He still looks pretty fucking... Dude, look at this... Dude!
Mm-hmm. You don't look like that now.
His left bicep there is fucking bigger than my thigh.
13 years ago. Remember that.
What does he look like now?
You don't look like that.
He doesn't look bad.
No, as I said, I was a little stunned when I saw him. He looked so different than, especially bald.
Well, yeah, I mean, shit.
You don't look bad. No, you're right.
No, I think this looks like his new special right here. Irregardless. On Prime. Oh, shit. Yeah, come on. He looks like he lost weight.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that fluctuates though, up and down, up and down, up and down. Especially when he did the TV show with his wife.
I'm just saying. Yeah, the beard helps with Jen. I mean, listen. Beards always help, man. I don't have a jawline without this fucking thing. I have a more prominent jawline with a beard.
I can picture you without one.
Yeah, no, it's yeah. To think there was a time I used to shave every day.
That's been ages ago.
Yeah, I ain't going back to that life. This cat's keeping his whiskers.
Right. I'm used to you guys with beards.
So one day I'm just gonna show up without one. You're gonna walk. I'm gonna pick you up for the Pops Wiz SportsCast, clean shaven.
I won't get in the car. I don't know this guy.
Who are you?
Where's my kid?
That's not. No. My son's got a full beard.
You got any more of those Millers, or we're done?
No, you were shit out of luck now.
Okay, that's all right.
Here comes the silver bullet.
Yeah, it's gonna be probably my last one anyway. So.
Blue saying Here Comes the Boom was a great movie. Yeah, it was a fantastic movie. Great movie. Hollywood saying I like you, sis. She's funny. Oh, she is. She's a character. She's a wonderful woman.
Did she show you the pictures that she got from Utah?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Awesome. I'm so happy she had a great time.
All right. Nice people there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A little costly, but she loved it.
Let's see. Fit Jen saying he looks like my uncle now, and that's an insult to Kevin James. Oh, shit. I mean, dude, if Fit Jen, if they look alike, I feel like that's a compliment. I don't think that's an insult to either one. If your uncle looks like Kevin James, let's fucking go.
Nothing wrong with that.
I heard I look like Matthew McConaughey. Nah.
Not with the beard.
Not with the beard.
I didn't realize how long ago his major movies were. Even as he was in Time to Kill. That was like 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Then he did a movie with The Wedding Planner or something.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer Lopez.
He did like the Beach Bum movie. Interstellar.
I can't remember.
Yeah, because you don't watch newer stuff.
I don't know.
And that's an
I
older
only see
movie now.
advertisements.
Well, then again, to be fair, in your defense, is like, they're not airing those kind of movies on cable all the time.
Okay.
So, like, it's like, I have to remember that for myself, is that, like, if I think of a movie while I'm at work, and I'm like, oh, I want to watch that tonight, I have the options to go to Netflix, Hulu,
Right.
or, like, even Amazon Prime.
Right.
I sometimes forget you don't have those options where you can't just sit there and go, oh, I like this actor
have
or
on demand.
actress.
But, yeah.
I get it, though, because, like, as I've gotten older, like, I mean, I got the PlayStation 1 locked in right behind you. And I get it. Because it's like, when you like watching Perry Mason, things like that, right?
Yeah.
Of course, we always go back to Abbott and Costello. Mm-hmm. And these are times that are special. And as you get older, they become more special because it brings you back to a different time. Mm-hmm. And like, so I recently just got this. Where is it? Here it is. And I found this in a retro game store. This is from 1998.
Okay.
And just the fact that I can get this again.
27 years ago.
And throw it in that PlayStation over there, and hear that classic, that iconic startup. It's like, I get it. As I'm getting older, like, certain things from the past hold more value to me now.
Oh, you reminisce.
It brings me back to a simpler time.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it. I fucking love it. And then, like, on a Saturday night, and I get a couple of silver bullets over here, and I fire up that screen, hear that classic PlayStation 1 startup.
What'd you say? What kind of time? You said it was a similar time? No, not similar.
Reminiscent?
Yeah, no. You said something about the time, like 20, 30 years ago. That I can relate to. Like, the 60s, when I look back now, compared to now, that was a nice time of life.
Yeah.
Now. Once the inflation shit started in the early 70s.
The inflation kills it.
Well, they started with the gas prices, everything went up. Whether it was, food, cigarettes, booze, skyrocketed. It ruined everything.
Even when I sit back, like, they remade video games from back in the day, like Resident Evil 3. They did a remake of that. And if you look closely at that game, how they did a remake of it in 2020. Now, we know the gas prices in 2020 weren't great. A lot of things weren't great in 2020. No. But when you play the game, if you look, there's a gas station that you pass, and if you look up at the sign, $1.06 a gallon.
I was watching the movie The Fog, 1980. Gas was 47 cents a gallon.
See, hold on, Fitz Ed saying, I'm sure you could find someone who can do a McConaughey for you. He's got a very, you know what? Yo, Fitchen, there is a very, very great Matthew McConaughey impersonation. It's Jim Carrey.
Okay.
Going back to Celebrity Jeopardy.
Okay.
That one is priceless. He already exists, Fitchen.
Who's the guy who played the host, the one with Sean Connery?
Will Ferrell.
Oh, God. He was fucking funny.
Yeah. Let's see. We got Hollywood saying Knicks trail the Pacers 51-49. 7:46 left in the second quarter.
All right. They were down by 8, so now they're only down by 2.
Let's go. Let's go.
They got to win this game. You can't go back to the Garden down 3-1.
Let's see. Blue saying Pops Fog was a great movie. Coming from Blue.
Oh, The Fog, 1980. Yeah.
Blue, you got to check this out, man, because they have, like, The Thing was another great movie, right?
The original.
Yeah, hold on a second. Hold on. Blue, do me a favor, and anybody else that wants to check this out, I have been hooked on this YouTube channel. Where's my subscriptions? Whoa! Oh, here it is. All right, so heavy spoilers, and they have so many movies from back in the day. The Thing. So many movies.
I can name you all the horror movies from the 50s.
But this, they talk about all the Easter eggs that you missed in the movies, and it makes me, every time I listen to one of these, I want to watch the movie again. It is a fantastic channel.
What does Easter eggs mean?
Like hidden gems.
Okay.
Like I'll give you. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Here, I'll put this right here in chat for you guys. Blue, I think you would enjoy this a lot. I think a lot of you guys would enjoy this for all the movie fanatics out there. Hold on a second. How can I get this so Fitchin can get this? Do. Whoa. But yeah, they go through a lot of, like, hidden gems in the movies. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, a prime example I can give you. Event Horizon. Do you remember that movie?
Mm-mm.
No? Well, fuck. That was a bad example.
Yeah, you're talking to the wrong guy.
I'm trying to think of movies. They did The Thing, and they went over the Easter eggs in The Thing. Like, back from the Kurt Russell one all the way up to, like, the remake, and just, like, all
Kurt
the
Russell
hidden
was
gems.
a remake.
Fair. That's a true statement right there.
The original was in 1951 with Kenneth Tobey and James Oness. They changed the whole story, though, in the second one. Wasn't even close to the original.
Why are you being like this? Oh, you know what? I know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
I know what to do. Fitz, I got you, brother. Pops, talk away. Give me,
I'm ready.
fill up the silence right now while I do this.
Yeah.
Pops, you're not talking.
Why don't we want to be me say.
Talk.
Talk what?
You always talk. And now he's quiet while I'm over here doing something. Fantastic. Hold on, there you go.
There you go. What?
No, just in case 5th Gen wants to check this out.
Check what out?
Heavy spoilers on YouTube. All right, thanks for filling the silence.
No problem. Anytime you need my help, just don't ask me.
Yeah, no. He's gonna sit here and have my face awkwardly close to the camera.
You're on your own, kid. He was looking at you, kid.
Holy shit. Let's see. Knicks tied the game at 51. 7:19 left in the second quarter, says Hollywood.
Oh, God. That's not good. They're usually down by 15 or 20. That's when you know. Okay, now we wake up. No, I'd like to see them just go ahead and beat these guys.
Well, we shall see. We shall see.
If you're a gambler, boy, you probably took them beating. Because the Knicks were favored both first 2 games at the Garden. You lost. If you bet Indiana in the 3rd game, who were favored, you lost. Because everybody goes by that home court advantage. Doesn't exist anymore.
How's that song go? I'm a loser.
The Beatles. Loser.
But yeah, for those movie buffs out there, definitely check out Heavy Spoilers. Great channel. And
Blue might recognize the movies I said from the 50s. The Thing, Them.
Yeah, he says I have the VHS, CD, and Blu-ray of The Thing. I just saw that right
so
there.
Them, The Blob.
I'd like to see a remake of The Blob.
It wasn't bad. It was in the 80s. It was a good version.
They have that's on Heavy Spoilers too.
First one was kind of corny, but it was good. You had the giant behemoth, the thing from 20,000 Fathoms, Godzilla, The House on Haunted Hill,
Psycho
later, 1960. I know nobody ever watched this movie. It was called Homicidal. Well, it wasn't like a horror movie, but boy, it was like a murderer movie. The Birds, you know. The One You Got Me, Time Machine.
Time Machine out. That's a classic right there.
Yeah, H.G. Wells.
You like that? You like that one?
Oh, yeah. I never watched it yet.
You haven't watched it yet?
Not yet.
You told me that nobody could find it for you. I found it.
I want to wait for a snowy day because the movie's always about snow.
Gotta have the setting.
Yeah.
Okay. I can get down with
when
that.
I watched Storm of the Century for the first time, remember that movie?
Yeah, that's a Stephen King movie right
We
there.
had a fucking blizzard here that day, and I just happened to turn on TNT, and it just started. Stephen King's Storm of the Century.
You get more dialed in when the
By the time
atmosphere
that movie
around
was
you.
over, we had almost 2 feet of snow outside.
I think I made a tunnel from my yard to the neighbor's yard.
Same with Dreamcatcher, you know, remember that? That was a bunch of snow. With Thomas Jane.
Oh yeah, Thomas Jane. There was a lot of good actors in that movie.
That was Stephen King too.
The guy from My Name Is Earl was in that.
What's his name?
What's his name? The guy from My Name Is Earl. You guys know what I'm talking about?
I know Thomas Jane and Timothy Oliphant.
I think
those were the 2 I know, but the other 2 guys.
he was Jonesy, right?
Jonesy, yeah.
Jonesy.
Yeah.
Let's see, we got the Hollywood say Knicks lead by 1, 52-51. Karl Anthony Towns got 1 or 2 free throws. Oh my God.
Well, it's not even the first half is over, so they're scoring.
Blue says my VHS version is the original The Thing. 50 CD and Blu-ray of Kurt Russell versions.
Wow.
Let's go.
I have everything on DVD now. Blue, I got the original Sherlock Holmes with Basil Rathbone from 1939 to 1946. He was the best Sherlock. I mean, I love Robert Downey Jr., but he didn't make enough of them, though. He only made 2. But Basil Rathbone made... I got at least 8 that I know of.
I heard that there was a rumor that he'd come out with a third one, but I think he's too tied in with Disney right now.
Oh, once
I'm
he
sure
gets-
that contract has got him locked in.
Yeah, well, he got started with what was it?
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
No, I think he's locked into like a Marvel contract or something like that.
After 2012, when he did the second Sherlock Holmes, they said, I knew what was going to come out, but it never happened because, like you said, he signed the contract.
Yeah.
He was part
And
of
they have some pretty strict rules with those contracts,
Oh, yeah.
from what I've heard.
What was the guy that
Rumors.
played Watson? I like him.
Oh,
No, I never see him again.
no, you always said, my buddy looked like him.
Yeah, the guy who played the guitar with you.
Oh, fuck. I can see him in my head right now. I can't think of
He
his
was
name.
great as a modern day Watson.
Yeah, he did a hell of a job.
Yeah.
What was his name? Let's see. I would say Nolan Arenado hit a homer. Cardinals lead the Orioles 5-4. Let's go!
There's another guy I want to, but Yankees didn't want to take him.
Hey. Blue saying the originals were good. Really fell in love with the Robert Downey Jr. version of the Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
We also do like the Cumberbatch versions as well.
Me too. Yeah, it was just on.
Let's see. Mismo coming in clutch right now saying Watson is Jude Law
All right.
in the new Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr. Thank you, Mismo. I could see his face. I
Never
couldn't
hear him
fucking
again,
think of
though,
his
so-
name.
You?
I haven't heard his name in a minute.
I mean, you're talking about 13 years ago. That's odd because he was popular in that he didn't get another role.
Well, maybe he did. Maybe he played like some,
Oh, he wasn't a star, like I said. In this movie with
They still like
in Sherlock Holmes, him and Junior were the star.
Oh,
The
yeah.
stars of the movie.
No, I'm sure he's played other roles. It's probably just movies that like
Wouldn't even recognize him.
that you haven't heard of.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know.
What time you got?
Well, it's about time.
Okay.
It's about time. Whoa. Let's see. Hollywood saying now the Pacers lead the Knicks. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a back and forth. But yo, Hollywood, at least the Knicks are coming back.
At least they're in the game.
Yeah.
They're not down by 20.
Cause don't go down without a fight,
Yeah, that's going to be back and forth.
right? Right, Pops? We
Right.
don't go quietly into the night. We don't go down without a fight.
Yep.
We win.
10-4.
Or we give you a hard time while we lose.
Well, the Yankees haven't started yet. 9:30.
But yeah.
It's not 9:30 yet, is it?
No, just hit 9:05.
Okay.
But it's that time again, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be calling it a show. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Thank you.
Next week we'll be in June already.
Yeah.
When we do our show. It'll be June 2nd.
Hey,
God, time's flying.
it's flying fast. But you know what? At least when we do this show, we can go back to the old days, hang out and talk about the new times and the whole nine, the whole my God.
Yep.
But thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Thank you so much for the bits, the subs, the... Oh, my God! We will catch you guys next week with the Pops Wiz SportsCast. As you guys know, Tuesday is the day we do the show. Have a fantastic rest of your week. I'll be back Thursday with the gaming live streams. If I don't see you, have a fantastic rest of your week. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you guys soon. Take care, everybody. We love you, Mal.
Later.
Pops.
Later.
Come on, do it. Do it.
Oh.
My God. Yeah! Take care, everybody.